Okay. Hopefully we're live.
Find some value here for Team Secret.
Come on, Global.
Okay, well, give time. Just going to be taken down, so to speak. Going to scale forward. Ends up being a 1-for-1.
Are we live?
Leon gone, though. Going to be feeling like a nice little reprieve. You would love to try to push forward and
Yeah, I think so.
scoop up this weapon. So it seems like Wild Oreo just going to get planted here for the late lurk. Pecan, Crystal can just go ahead and identify quickly the weapons are still there.
It's a great read, though, from Team Secret, knowing that Global Esports has to cover this weapon.
Ball falling. Oreo tapping the door, backing away to Rubble.
Hello, everyone.
He's playing this really well.
It's 1-1. Map 3.
A lot of interest here.
Yeah.
Weapon recovery, though.
A little late. Well, I was watching Loud Crew. Well, I didn't watch map 3 of that, but here we go. I didn't watch map 3 of that, and now I'm watching map 3 of this, so
through that smoke.
it all balances out.
Salvo going to be sent. Wild Oreo still continuing to try to keep some interest here
30 seconds left.
on this A site. Spike now coming through just to try to play time. On going to be cleared out. Blast back forward, and Spike now going to be dropped. Clear on the boom bot, the push to the corner. Ban holding his own, finds the shots, and that's going to be
Nice by Ben.
flawless. Just Udaton dead off the rip. Global denying the bonus conversion.
Yeah, I really like the macro ideas from Team Secret in this round. Kind of using those dropped guns as bait to send 3 over to the other side. Nizzy playing his life really nicely, but just a beautiful, beautiful little set piece here from Ban. God, that one tap is nasty. And he's
Secures around.
Yeah, exactly. He's able to just swing back around the corner. He's got the help he needs by that point. Really well played with the timing on his
Udaton with
Poison Cloud to come
with a
down
judge
before he
here.
throws out the snake bite.
Gotta push all the
More
way up.
aggressive here for GE. Judge in hand for Udo.
They're playing Teo still. I only just recognized that.
Let's check in to see if any scale forward through the smoke comes in. We'll see, as we can tell, Wild Oreo just looking very much to see if it's going to happen on the opposite side. Pings are coming down. He might just try to slide forward against this. Closing the gap. Shoulder to shoulder. The wall being raised. Started the back. Oh, he just walked right through it. I thought he was just going to continue to play on that side.
Okay, so that's the Viper down.
Like
You can now stick 2 on C, 2 on B.
There in the silence.
Feel pretty good about where you're at.
Well, now things get way trickier for Team Secret. Can start stacking the other side of the map with Udo's control.
I don't love using Snakebite and C's there. I think you want to...
On reveal. Let's get the spot out. Blast pack forward. Looking to try to take this B site. Poppy tucking into the corner. Paint Shell's finding a tiny little bit of damage. So now we're going to try to push forward here. Challenge against them. Clears out 1. Clears
Wow,
out
Poppy,
2.
nice.
Oh yes, able to find Udaton at the same time. Nizzy.
Oh!
The back shot there onto the back of Crystal's head. Yo man dead. Bad now with everything to do. And Nizzy
gotta win
comes
that.
away
Gotta win that.
with the 3K. Length, distance, Global Esports not able to tie things up.
Not gonna lie, you might be the best
this
British
from
man
Izzy.
streamer, says Devoyne. Coming from you, Devoyne,
Absolutely
sounds
love
like
it.
an insult.
Looked like this round should be kind of done and dusted. Poppy hits a great 2K. Got a big advantage, but they don't check right behind the smoke. That's such a tricky little setup that Team Secret has there.
Will I move to America?
Just baiting for Nizzy.
Not unless I have to.
Had the coaching staff a little bit worried, but works out in the end. Oh boy.
Okay, well, shooting gallery set up. Nice shot from Crystal over the top of the rock. As he's going to continue to try to push forward. Not sure about that one.
Oh dear. Not looking good for
Just has to
Global.
Go ahead and back away.
Getting a little bit
Rotation
lost
coming through
here.
From Ban. 2v4 though.
Elevated run your pistol fake strat and lost. On what map?
Gonna have to go nuclear here.
What map?
Gonna have awareness, but
At 1?
it's gonna have to be one hell of a play.
Poison orb emitting.
Ban's done it from this position.
Did they sacrifice people though?
Here on this very site, pulling off some aces, but multi-face in. Only going to be able to find the one.
think he just saved.
Spike planted.
Well, especially now after being spotted, yeah. Rotate out. It's a personal vendetta against the turret.
Yeah, I just started streaming.
I'm sure a lot of players are not a big fan of old Timmy. Well, should be waiting out there for round. I mean, this is just a nice little timing play from Team Secret where
Is
they
this
wait
my
out the
morning
salvo,
voice? I
pop
guess
through
slightly.
and just start mowing down global esports players. Udotan's bouncing around right outside of the
I
roof.
think just kind of wake up, but it's not looking good for global. I mean, you've got to be able to win those.
You lose the game. It's an FPS game.
Smiling King, thanks for the 5 months. Well, King isn't smiling because they lost.
Stutter step and catching your opponents off
Too
guard.
loud.
They're off to a hot start. 4-1. The economy's going to be bad for.
How was the low game? Well, I didn't watch map 3. Sato is kind of the truth.
Udotan there.
Verti is also quite good.
Over. Poppy trying to provide some cover fire, and then Crystal late to the party,
One enemy remains.
and they're going to deny him entry.
Seems like they're going to give it another round before calling any kind of timeout here. Barring the Thrifty, could very well just end up being a 5-1 lead here.
Well, Look Show had some nice moments.
Salvo forward, unable to exit out of A lobby.
I mean, he wasn't like, you know, the greatest player of all time.
But that's 4
Like he was in stage 1, but
on this side of the map.
never gonna be really.
Team Secret really understanding the way global esports is going to be calling. Crystal being read pretty well.
Just being unable to get the clear there. Continuing to push. This is all being watched though. Shots flying. Nizzy finding 2. And now they say, well, let's just go ahead and push back into A. We've just killed them all. Ban, we know where he's been playing. It seems like they will just go ahead and say, well, he's likely going to be rotating over. So now we go back over to the C site.
I really don't
And
like
gonna
the
be
timing
looking
there.
forward.
Again, from global, like you've got to do this
Needing to win
stuff.
the fight here. Does so. Weapon can
You
be
got to do
scooped
this
up.
stuff off.
It would have to be an ace
You know,
clutch.
hearing stuff towards C. That's when you push here. You don't push here
Pretty unthinkable.
just cause.
I don't even think he's going to go for it. It looks like just tucked into pillars. It's just not enough.
You push
time
there
to
hoping
rotate
that
all
there
the way
is
over.
only one player that's going to be there, and there is
Hold
only
on to
one
the-
guy
try to
there.
hold on to the gun.
And I do
Get
think
another
if
kill
you
and
are
get the
doing this,
Viper
you should
spin
also
next
smoke
round.
this.
Is he going to guess correctly?
It's SB, bit of a fadeaway shot to be able to find that one. 5-1. Suspecting that the timeout has to be coming through now here from Global Esports.
I can hear Team Secret all the way up here.
Oh, they're getting jazzed, and rightfully so. Very healthy lead.
Oh, just a couple roll swaps there are starting to work
There's
out.
smoke there, not a fucking missile. Look at map 1 of the stats here. 13-2. Oh no. 0-15.
And Wild Oreo was the one who started hot on Vine, so you know, if you can get a couple of these players picking up the pieces, you know, still having a tough time finding a duelist for Team Secret. I'd say that one that could be consistent in that role, but you're so solid behind that. I mean, obviously Envy is Envy, and then if you can get Wild Oreo, if you can get Nizzy popping off like this, you're giving yourself such a fearsome backline that, you know, your duelist can be more of that sacrificial lamb for your squad.
Tell about
Still
this
get
team
rounds to go.
results. Well, I
But in
might
this
be
case,
guilty
they're
of
just
this,
making
to
really
be honest,
good
because I told
reads
him that their
on
Lotus
the
isn't very
timings of
good.
these Rebel fights. But the last couple of rounds, they've
So
just
maybe this is my fault that they've ended up on
had
Lotus.
Global Esports' number.
Then again, they did lose
That
13-3
also-
on Lotus, so
All of them.
Yeah, 5 for Secret, nearly 5 here for Global. Things could start
kind of
getting
on you if
pretty messy pretty
you
quickly.
can't do
Maybe
shit
block off
against it.
B.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. A lot of times you see it at C. So, Yo Man in trouble with his Odin.
Might fall directly into the face here. The swing out, tries to get the spray down onto 2. The shots there over towards Crystal, who is able to back away. Their own pit considered here for a moment by Wild Oreo. Just trying to see if they can find something a little bit extra before committing it, but they'll just back away into tree. Ult now
Okay, you have
invested.
tail wall here. That's not the tail wall I would have used.
Here comes the ultimate, the Armageddon, to try to go ahead and slow them up, to push forward. Envy nearly sprayed down through the smoke and eventually is going to be found. Just trying to chase forward with that shorty in hand. Ends up losing his life. Player advantage now. Here to the side of Global. Spot out of the gun barrel. Crystal somehow not taken down. Narrowly survives. Door now broken. Nizzy wanting to win this fight. Can't quite make it happen. Nizzy, however, able to find 3 as they go pushing forward. And that leaves
Fuck
Bad
me,
now
man.
all alone.
They just can't defend. They just can't do
The
it.
retreat is going to have to be made, and that is a heavy commitment here from the side of Global Esports that does not result in a round win.
That's brutal.
Maybe they're just fucking corrode
That
merchants.
is absolutely
Although
brutal.
Haven did look good as well.
You used 3 ults in
Also
that
veto in
round,
this.
and only a couple used there by Team Secret. Envy even getting another couple extra
Good ban
charges
Haven first up.
towards a nightfall.
Wait, global pick
Are
bind?
just crumbling here.
Oh shit.
The Armageddon well placed. There was a relay bolt as well, right on top of Envy.
One enemy remaining.
He does well to survive as long as he did, but Zespi right inside of that Viper's pit.
That's what I like to see, bro.
And they are just frying.
2 ults used here from Team Secret. They get the win, and they get so much out of Global.
Do we not use
Once
fatal
again,
that
push
round?
back over onto an eco attempt.
Oh.
Coming trying to push
Do they have
forward.
a fatal that
I
round?
think he might have just had a quick glimpse up towards the
I mean, we
minimap,
just
right?
keep
It's
dying
like
here.
exact
We
corner,
just
so
keep
it's
dying
losing his
here.
life. Crystal
I mean,
dead on
every
timing.
fucking round we are
Elias
just... There is
taking
a
him
death
down.
here.
There's-
Cannot win this fight. If you cannot win this fight, you cannot win Lotus.
Unotan eliminated. Pack this round up. It is absolutely over.
Should
Not
be.
looking good.
I mean, as good as Poppy can be in clutches, this one should be pretty much undoable. And you are just going to be cycling even quicker into those next set of ultimates here. Yep. Little surprised that we also didn't see the overdrive from Unotan in this round. Seems like it's
He's
a
had
round
it for
where
years. Like,
you can maybe
I
set
don't
up
know,
a
man.
crunch play or something like that, but
I mean, these rounds aren't even close because they just keep
Wasn't
dying
there.
here. They need to sort this out.
it's starting to get concerning for
Just
Global
put your omen
Esports.
there.
Oh,
I mean,
very
it's
much
not
so.
fucking rocket science. Just put your omen on top
I mean,
of rubber.
already lead secured, and yes, this is from the attacking side.
Right,
Putting
it's
that
still
pressure on their
recoverable.
own attack.
You gotta win
Once
this
you
round,
swap.
though. You
And
got
right
to
now,
win
it
this
just doesn't
round.
feel like Team Secret, have any real
You're not gonna put your omen on
risk
top
of
of rubber.
slowing down.
Nope.
It's basically zero threat being pushed on.
Like, yeah, they can't win this fight.
On reveal on the
Fuck
one,
me,
but
fuck.
top rubble
Actually,
ignored. Unotan
they are
just
terrible
having
at
a
this.
very
Holy
rough go
shit.
of it.
They need
Shuts
to
down once again.
completely change
Just a
this.
minor change there.
They need to
from Team
completely
Secret.
change this. I
Use
mean,
the
Team
blast
Secret have
back to get
cooked
ahead
them.
of the salvos this time. They haven't done that since we've seen that salvo right at the door. It works a treat. Really nice movement as well.
Why is it always one guy going up on his own?
Yes.
Why can't we fight this as...
Well,
I mean,
Global likely gonna
bro,
be
take a second
something to
timeout.
consider that
You
second
need to
timeout
take
call.
the second timeout. You need to sort out this A
You
defense.
should run.
Like, you have to.
Lock down to force him back. No lurks, no flanks, no ambiguity. Team Secret ready to just pile forward here onto the side. Paint shells up and over the top. Slowing down the approach.
You have to fatal them here. You have to try and win this
Slides
round.
over to drop. Sees flying. Showstopper at the ready. Being sent. Poppy trying to go for a bit of a fake TP play. Immediately gets dropped. Stun here onto Kelly S. Still not under any threat though. Not drop down coming through. In fact, even finds another kill.
Last player standing.
Zespi will get Crystal off screen and it's going to be banned once again.
This is rough.
He's arriving a little bit too late. Unable to find anything. Gonna re-challenge into the fight, and Kelly S on the readjust. Gets himself a 4K. 2 more charges towards another
Have to take
showstopper.
a second timeout. Have to. Have to.
8-1. Team Secret looking dominant.
It is just.
But every round is that. Every Unotan is clueless, man. He's absolutely clueless in this game.
Elias just says, well, I'm going to clear the drop no matter what, Poppy, whether you TP'd or not.
I mean, Ban's the only one who's actually shooting back, at least
And
somewhat.
again, little minor changes.
Yeah, that's your second timeout. You have to win this fight on A. You have to. Right, you know that they're going to go C this round. They're not going to do this round. They're gonna do a BC default. You know that for a fact. But you have to sort out your A. Because that's the thing, like, you would think, oh, they're playing the no senti comp, like, how are they gonna beat that? Oh, it's gonna be because, oh, my screen is still doing this, by the way. I don't know why. I'll try and fix it before America's layer. They pick defense. Well, rule 101 to elevated there. Never pick defense, Lotus. That's rule 101 of Lotus. You don't pick defense.
Every time, and then Global Esports can't predict the reaction. They're just going to stack the hell out of it. So you're going to win it. Yeah.
Well, they win this fight.
Okay, we finally
maintain control over Rubble.
got him on Rubble.
So it's just going to be a fast
This guy needs to run to C. No, you should be sprinting
already
to C.
rotating as Global Esports as well. This took a little too long as Team Secret, but you can get orbs. Get closer, some of those
Okay, we
ultimates.
finally won a Rubble fight. Somehow
Maybe two
Udatan
away
still
from
took a fuck ton of damage.
Now they're taking their time. So this is good for Global Esports. You've established map control, bought yourself quite a bit of extra time. Udatan did get lit up somewhere along the way. That's the only real concerning thing, and your economy, not so good either. Crystal has a Sheriff, Poppy with a Bulldog.
Blast packs forward. Interrupted there, drags across. Ban able to win out the fight. Crystal with a nice headshot, loses his life, but Ban maintains control and now has the spike dropped here within the site. TP for the pickup. Poppy pushing forward, loses out though, Zespi. Man, she's been hitting different now that he's pivoted over here onto the Omen.
Last player standing.
Been able to win the fight, but now they know where the last player is. Global, all three
you control
players
this.
tagged up so dangerously low. This is
Seize.
very possible. They allow for Zespi to be able to isolate in any way, shape, or form. Prowler chasing. Shot starting to fly. Tucks back to the opposite side of the smoke. Swing out, coming through.
Why are you
Finds the
going one by
first. Shorty, drawn, gets the kill. Finds it drawn
Holy
back.
fucking shit,
and
you
Ban
lucky bastards.
narrowly has
Why is Ban
the kill.
always like way behind
Global.
everyone else? And that wasn't necessarily
They
Ban's
get
fault.
themselves
But
in the
yeah,
second
holy
round
fuck,
win.
talk
Ban
about that
gonna be
first.
taking a drink as they take their time to discuss here, it would seem. But it's going to be a second round win. And one that
I mean, just like,
comes at such a hefty cost.
I mean, Yeoman on the fade there. You
And it
seize
is
him first.
good
Make
stuff
sure he
here
can't
from
move.
Global Esports.
Isn't that
Good
obvious?
adjustments being made in the beginning part of the game, but still some phenomenal plays being shown by Team Secret.
Spike down.
Again,
Ban
Ban.
called
Only
upon
one
once
shooting,
again.
but there you go. You
First
won a
C-side,
round.
he
You
steps
took A. Crazy how that
Answers.
works, isn't it?
Yeoman
Crazy
winning
how
a
that
big battle there.
works on
Nizzy had
Lotus.
been so good. I thought Yeoman
Fuck
was
me.
dead to rights.
Enemy remaining.
Zespi had a chance.
We're fine.
Good energy from Ban. I love the attitude.
Yeah.
Right, you have to win this round though.
Maybe another big fight here. Salvo's set. Nade towards back Rubble, forces him out into the open. Udatan's going to be traded. Nizzy able to find that kill. Poppy now dropping down, repeats, dies. Yo man looking for the transfer, looking for a little bit more, but Kelly has on the approach from back Rubble.
Why
Is
are
able to
you
find him
back
in the
here,
end.
bro?
That's going to be a player advantage here to the side of Team Secret.
I can't win that
Approach
fight.
coming through here from Ben, wrapping around the back. The alarm bot going to be set up here for the early alert system, but it looks like they're actually going
pinged
to go
it out.
pushing back into him. They're going to re-clear this.
He's gonna have to get 2. He should get 1 for free.
Ben cannot win the first fight. He takes Kelly S
You
down
do.
to
What can
30.
you do? Honestly, what can you do?
Crystal quickly going to be pivoting around, trying to match them here on this C site, but the IGL now needing to deliver in a monstrous way. Creeps forward, gets himself here into the site. Spike planted, the push, sees the drop down, spots out one, but cannot get the other.
GG.
A 9th round win now
Twenty's
secured for
gonna be
Team
terrible.
Secret. Global
That still
Esports
doesn't
just incapable of being able to get back-to-back round wins.
Sparky just that bad.
Oh, what a step out from Nizzy there.
I think sometimes teams. The thing is, Team
Instantly
Secret.
finds the head, and then Yeoman
Probably
trying
just
to
had
get
a
in there
bad
to back
day.
up his teammates, and
Reloading.
Gets
on their
swung
first
from
game.
behind.
And now we're seeing the
Crystal
global
tried to play it slow, tried to
are
catch
also
him
having
off
a
guard.
bad day.
Did not go through.
That's the
and
thing. That's
money
what's
again,
that to me is what separates the
not
top
great.
teams
There's
from
gonna
these
be a
other
couple
teams.
outlaws and an
Right, like
overhead.
your Gen Gs and your Paper X's and your
Paranoia out.
and your like Fanatics and Team Heretics,
in
like
case anyone is so bold.
they can still
Go ahead
win
and
on
push
their
forward
bad
into this
days,
one. Envy gonna be spammed down though.
right? The
See a
middle
good
of the
amount of
pack
damage.
teams, they
Options
can't
starting to
like
become a
they
little
can't
bit
win
more
against
limited
anyone
here
on their
for the
bad
side of
days.
Team Secret, given the pit invested on C.
I dropped this rifle.
And then
from
your really
Unitime,
bad teams, they need the other
pass
team
it
to have
over
a
to
bad day
Crystal
to
or
have a
somebody
chance.
Send that overdrive.
Send the overdrive.
Been holding on to it for pretty much the entirety of this half.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it might just be Nightfall in to try to clear out
He's the one
Van.
with the rifle. I mean, we're just playing for ourselves.
Salvo's sent up and over the top, gets the spot up, but Kelly S gets the
Yeah, they're
win.
just cooked here. It's just
They've now
absolutely
dropped
kind of
Boombox.
cooked.
To the scout, Crystal pulls back around the corner, the Armageddon at the ready.
Thing is, after winning a map as well, you wouldn't think they
As he
played this
sent it,
bad.
the answer's gonna be
Honestly,
now.
if this was map
Zespi
2, I could
still
kind of
able to find one
understand
the
this, but
overdrive in play, but Zespi is just cooking them all. This man is hitting different. If he's gonna keep playing Omen like this, I never want to see him on Neon again.
for
This
map
good
3,
lord,
this is rough.
10-2 at the half, 18-3-7.
They're just feeling it right now. And there's just no backup here. Ban is on an island. That's kind of the job as a Viper. But the counter is there for Team Secret because they've been able to snowball these rounds, because they've been able to feed a few extra ult charges into Envy. They have that Nightfall ready for this final round. That's just...
Well, it's going to make this group pretty interesting. Because everyone's going to be 1-1 apart from Genji RRQ, which we'll see tomorrow. Our Global have had one less day prep here. But if you're Global as well, like this was the game. You know, like this was the game right here. You win this, you're 2-0, you probably are in playoffs. Because this is probably an L. This one, you're gonna have to win. And then this one, if you get them on a bad day, maybe. But like, you're gonna be 1 and 2.
on lockdown. Couple minor changes.
Again,
to the
for me,
composition.
like,
confidence is flowing.
when you play this
I mean,
comp,
the best anybody can sport for Global Esports is 9-9 for ban.
like this comp,
But they're going to be needing to call 911 here soon.
I guess this guy can't play Yoru. Or has he played Yoru?
Well, you know, Kelly S could be in a lot of trouble there.
If he
but
can't play Yoru, he
feels
should be.
back, so
Because the Yoru on this map is just better when you
Team
play this
Secret
comp.
actually
Like,
trying to
Yoru
figure
is
out
just-
what the hell's going on.
It just is better with this comp.
They haven't seen a damn thing over at A.
It's playing it slowly, and on the repeat, Kelly S spotting out 3 players. Quick little check around.
Because for instance, that round where they went for this A fight, and
was
Ban
operating by
and Crystal
himself
is still
here.
all the way back here.
Bit of spam.
When you're playing
Warner to
Yoru,
be
Crystal
grabbed
isn't
up.
all the way back here. Crystal's up here.
Goes
Because the
away with
Yoru
the
can just
neon
TP
here.
across.
What does Global Esports decide to do? Push into A could end up being catastrophic. You've got KJ Util set up there on the main approach. Double stack and tree.
There.
Looks like they are going to be rotating across here towards the stack side of the map.
Ooh.
Is Yeoman going to be marked? Does
So
it
it's
keep
only
2
one player,
players?
so he actually walks
with
away
an
from it.
interest over
Even though they
towards
do have the wall
C-site.
here, which
30
would
seconds
indicate
left.
this is going to be a
Span
beast
clears out the
but
turret. Smoke on the stairs, alarm
Oh,
bot
3
set up
people
there.
here, they cooked
Then
them
are
as
now
well.
delaying. 23 seconds remaining. They just try to ham fist this one, or is it going to be a pivot? Looks like it's going to be the former, as Wild Oreo
Time
has
to go.
them all lined up, and he steals their hopes, their dreams of winning this pistol round away
10
from them.
seconds left.
Yeoman
Oh,
now the
man.
last one standing. Wild Oreo trying to see if he's got a 4th in him. He doesn't, because Kelly S will take it away.
He kills
5-1 in
Zimbio.
pistols, 11-2 in the map. Team Secret.
4? Bro, you need to at least get 5. I'm not
Gonna
getting
break
-1 for this.
the
Holy
reverse
shit.
Sweep curse here.
Just a really interesting idea to have Kelly S on his own over at C. He gets spotted, and that gives a weird read to Global Esports. They think that C is a little bit heavier stacked than it is, when the whole time they're just hiding everything at A. And by the time that Global Esports gets to A and the alarm bot's there and the nano's there, alarm bells should be ringing, but you don't have time to do much else. Really nicely timed haunt as well from Envy.
The sports buy needs to deliver, but it's gonna be okay.
Yes, he going.
Dead on the entry. Just some spam coming through over the top of the snake bite. I was gonna say it's gonna be one of the most readable force buys that you could possibly see.
Oh, for sure.
And we can still get good map points from this one at least.
Now you got to try a different idea. Seeing if you could sneak one through onto B. It is just such a difficult task they have in front of them. These stingers.
Bad the worst, but
Hey.
Crystal winning out one fight. Zespi, Spectre in hand, scaling forward. Ping's coming down. Looks like they want to try to re-clear here, stop the weapons from going over. Crystal does manage to find one. His band gets struck down. TP over to the side. Poppy somehow winning out that fight with that classic.
Okay, they picked the right side.
As Nizzy draws further blood.
30 seconds.
Plan going to be handed over here to Poppy as Crystal
Spike planted.
up and scooped up. Wants to try to hold down the connector here and be pushing forward. And I think he might have caught a glimpse. Hard to say. But they're looking for a bit of a crossfire setup to backpedal. He's spacing away. Crystal finds himself a
It's a
third.
good angle from Pappy.
Nizzy now trying to see if he can clutch it out.
He'll think he's in tree or something.
Continuing to push, and Crystal will just
Go
go
with the
ahead and take
4K.
it into his own hands. Finds the 4K, the force buy, working out. Global Esports get themselves a third round win.
Well, that's a start. You're going to need a hell of a lot more, for sure. It's a huge win with the stinger there for Crystal. Two of them, in fact. That's the difference maker. Crystal.
Enemy.
Make some of those plays we know he's capable of.
Let's go, guys.
We're going to need a lot more of that from everybody. Have an Outlaw, Guardian, couple Bulldogs, Vandal for Crystal. Envy can be the only one grabbing any extra. For the
Just like Team Secret got a lot of like little
for the spam there. Team Secret, here they go.
little traps and
Make a
stuff.
play off the back of that paranoia. But
This quick little attempt at a season aid.
forces them back. Global Esports now, instead, just gonna take their time in this round, trying to find their moment. Still unsure of what's going on outside of that door. So I have to use the Prowler and some of the other util to check. Meanwhile, it's a full stack for Team Secret on the other half of the map, basically. Poppy, or excuse me, Zespi, gonna be the one sitting on B. They're making the right read.
Crystal basically selling a little fake here. Or picked up, stun in, tap at the door. Just checking things out as everybody else just pushing forward, taking their time, but inevitably will go ahead and get
30
the spike
seconds
planted. Curious if Secret really try to fight their way into this one, or if they just try to rotate around and get clustered for a death to the
We got a
spike.
Vandal
SB,
here.
considering the peek out, ends up backing away. Would have almost certainly lost his life there.
Yep. Wouldn't expect there to be a ton. I mean, you'll put Envy with the Sheriff in a position where maybe you can get some exits. Everybody else just going to group up. It's just a real question of, does Global Esports really want to go for this?
Yodotan, he's continuing to push. The high-low here around the corner, spots at the first. Gets the second as well. Clean stuff, but it's still going to be 2 weapons lost. Ban swooping in from stairs, going to try to punish these. Swings in, finds the first, the reload not coming through. The Ban's still going to be good for the cleanup. Ends up going down to the spike. It's got money,
It's less than ideal, though.
but also could have, yeah. Well, it is what it is. They're basically all in from here.
Well,
He
nasty
wanted to
shot.
try to recover the outlaw and thought he had time to grab it and get away.
Oh, fucking good. Good job. Good job.
Or maybe there's just a reason. Maybe just with the money they had, they're just like, well, we got to kind of win out anyway, so let's start getting the real rifles in there. That's I think, the real idea.
Well, no presence here at Rubble. And Pan, well,
Nice
okay,
shot.
you know what? Died in the previous round. Doesn't matter. Just made up for it. That's a hell of a shot. Great punish.
Yeah. Saw Team Secret do something a little bit similar earlier, except Ban on his own this time. Able to find that. So now you're down one of your smokes.
Oh, they're just gonna try to swing into this. Started off as 1-by-1. Crystal does get
Aye.
taken down, but Yudotan trying
Be
to
round over.
really jumpstart things here. Kick that engine into gear. Comes up with 2. Seaside there for the take, and Kelly has an Envy. In all likelihood, just gonna have to stay over at A and save these weapons.
Yeah, 100%.
With the money, though, they can afford to go on the hunt a bit. Obviously, don't want to funnel too much over to Kelly S. Nor Envy for the ults.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too upset if Poppy was the one to go
Once
hunting.
your Seeker start worrying,
Maybe
if
Yudotan.
it gets to 11,
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to give him
8,
any.
I think 8 is always the number that
cycles
you
into those
worry, because
ults.
8 is really within range.
But another good round. This time, Global Esports, just some simple things. Winning some big battles on each end of the map. That's it, round over. So, you know, Team Secret's got 2 timeouts. I think it might be a good time to rip one right
Particularly
here.
if it's 11-8.
Might give it a little bit more.
You know, won a single round at that point.
Still have a
That's
very
a-
healthy lead.
Really start the
Obviously, that can shrink very quickly.
Gonna take a timeout now. They lost 3.
Looks like they are just going to go ahead and pump the brakes now. Just always a balancing act of when do you want to allow for Global to similarly, you know, be able to get that word into their players.
For sure. I think it's more important that you just kind of slow this roll down. You were
Maybe neither team can defend. Who knows? So they picked behind. They put a pretty basic comp. Not a comp that I hate, but clearly didn't go that well. Udotan didn't get any points for that map. Let's go. Udotan got 1 point for this map. Well, 2 points for that map. Okay, good. Does Busio get the VFL points from the... Yeah. Yeah, he will. I know it's pronounced Udotan, but I don't care. I'll start calling him Dotan. How about that?
only going to get those 2 rifles over.
Just to
otherwise
annoy
the
you
Sheriffs,
specifically.
no ults to speak of for them. Couple away from Wild Oreos, but wouldn't expect that to come into play necessarily.
Clear the haunt. Ban saying, please jump check me again.
Try it again.
Someone didn't even need to flick for it. Prowler chasing forward. Ban sliding back. Quick little exit here. Some damage exchanged. Ban catching the worst of it though.
It's okay though.
6.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Now you can leave Zespy there behind Rubble. Util forced out. I don't think that got any peaks there for Crystal. Throws out one of the salvos.
You missed
This
it,
is
you
more of
did.
another fake sell from Crystal.
Prowler getting the spot.
Should be a clue that he was
taking any
alone, because he
chances.
wouldn't... Oh.
Cancels actually, and now we'll have that confirmed. Faces, and Yudotan's just not ready for that left side swing out. Yeoman does manage to find one, but loses his life forward. His NV looks for a little bit more. SB still sticking around. Now brings it into a 2v2. Weapons not
Gotta go
really going to be in the
fast.
best place for recovery here.
30 seconds left.
As Wild Oreo and Nizzy start working their way across towards this A site. Plant not yet in. A Sheriff Flood retake. Gonna look to be a little bit difficult. Snakebite gonna be thrown down. Poppy quickly repositioning. They both get situated here in tree.
Still have the concuss from Crystal.
Here.
They're just gonna double stack.
Just gonna push, trying to get a weapon.
Yeah.
As he does manage to find a Phantom. Can try to draw some attention here from behind. Concuss gonna be avoided. Eyes over towards the KJ. Crystal finding it now. Refacing.
Okay, well played.
Shot goes
Okay,
past Poppy's
they
shoulder.
got through a round with
Global
some danger.
Esports managed to steady the ship
11-6.
here in the round. 6-11.
It's 4 in a row. Now you're starting to think a little bit, okay, this is doable. That force buy. Able to turn the tides. Big scrap there. Poppy with a nice double.
One enemy remaining.
Keep Global Esports alive in this round. Finds 3 total.
Good job, guys. Guys.
Still some smiles. Still some good
Okay,
energy.
the crystal
Operator.
up.
Yeah, for Crystal.
That
See
is
if we
not
can get
good.
a peek coming through as Fan botch his poison orb. I think he did. Well, that's just
Did it?
that's just useless now.
Where did it land?
I'm pretty sure it's just in a lobby on the floor on the right-hand side. Yep.
Oh boy.
Well, gonna be hoping that that doesn't have any consequences.
You've got a Nightfall.
Screen down.
Yudotan could pop the overdrive, but it doesn't seem like he's super comfortable with it, so I don't know. Crystal one away from his ultimate. He'd love to have him just find that pick, but
Screen down.
Team Secret being very
Oh.
cautious.
Not sure if Kilias would have seen him on that jump peak. Oop, certainly has spotted him out now. They both spotting nothing. Snake bite. Gonna be sent TP forward up onto plat here from Poppy. Very aggressive positioning as the Nightfall going across.
Okay, you've now
How
got
force the evacuation of the
payroll
site.
for this.
30
Spike being
seconds
brought
left.
around. Smoke dissipating. Yudotan able to tuck back here. He's poking and prodding.
Plan for Mound.
Spike
Plenty
down,
for
he
Mound,
can
you don't need to
Poppy
play so
playing
aggro.
it close. The double watch to the angle. Poppy able to collect 2. Looking for a little bit more. Knows that he's got quite a bit of damage here onto this enemy raise, but Kelly, yes, is snappy with a headshot. A 3v3, the showstopper technically there if he wants to try to send it, but it's going to be risky. Yeoman playing forward, dead.
He just never
Izzy
looked
able
like
to
he was
flush him
getting a
out.
kill there. That was one of them where it's a 0%er.
Armageddon now does roll out the red carpet, keeps them off the spike here for the moment. The shots
Got it
just
off.
a hair off. Ban able to find one. He's just going to be sticking for this. They spot him. They kill him.
Jesus Christ, man.
Close but no cigar. Operator going to be scooped up as they backpedal away from the spike eruption. They hold on to the weapons. Global
Jesus.
Esports managing to now
we
close
got an
out
op in
5
there.
in a row.
Oh, what a play here from Poppy. Gets up close and personal, and it isn't anticipated at all by Team Secret. Able to get the ultimate out of Crystal at the very least.
Wasn't even the
Just
best plan.
barely. Just barely. Global Esports finds their 5th in a row.
Okay,
It's
it's
back
an
to Cheryl,
eco.
back
They,
to an eco. I
they
mean,
should
you
get
have
the AP
ultimates
here. The ults are starting to go
For Team
online over
Secret.
Secret.
Outlaw gonna be.
Yeah, just leave the operator.
But again, you
Yeah.
do have at least
Yep,
one that
might
they
as
can
well.
get.
You're gonna be able to afford an op in the next round anyway, so might as well just stick onto this. And so much patience being shown. I mean, Global Esports has seen too much in these ecos where Team Secret will just run at them. You want to respect it.
Season 8 at the ready here outside of B, but no one pushing forward towards the angle.
They've been watching what Jing and Patman have been able to do with that in that position, trying to see if they can recreate it. But right now, Global Esports is not gonna seemingly give them the opportunity.
Yudotan's going to have to be quick with this one once the smoke drops. But looks like he won't stick around for it.
That tech 2?
Thrown
Dude,
in.
you should know that this guy's
Sleep.
alone. You speed
Spot
up.
and suppress on the 2. Season 8 is still held, so still an opportunity to get some good damage here. As overdrive going to be sent. Push forward. Oh, boy, Yudotan nearly missing Zespi there inside of the smoke.
Doesn't
Doesn't
seem
get him in the
convincing.
end. Space now
30 seconds
taken.
left.
They drawn out at the what? Just full blind pre-fire through his smoke. Finds that kill. Okay. Wild Oreo with a nice shot. Finishes off Yudotan. Finds
no.
Poppy as well. Things start getting a little bit more
Razel.
suspect now, as that is going to be, again, the showstopper is available, but
Oh,
Yeoman is just
big
taking
play
over
from
the round.
Yeoman. Big play from Yeoman.
3K for himself. Is he dropping down to try to see if he can get a bit more damage in?
Ooh, ooh,
It's a
ooh.
hell of a shot, a belter onto Ban.
He's one tap.
One enemy
Push on the
remaining.
corner. Technically speaking, he does have a lockdown. I mean, he could just try to fully send this. Taps the spike, and Crystal,
God.
whoo, will put him
Jesus
to his
Christ, man.
grave. 8-11.
Okay.
Global Esports.
They're probably
continue
pretty worried
to
now,
run
I would
this
say.
back. But my God, every single round, it's just squeaky bum time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Yudotan there almost should have probably been dead. Zespi a little late on the trigger there. Did get one body shot into him. Yeah, and like you said, Yo-Man just took over the round. Izzy really damn close to doing the same.
If Envy could bother to like turn up, that'd be great.
Now you're
He's
back
6
into
and
the
11.
for Crystal.
But
He's
look at this
barely
ult
even
cycle
died.
that's coming up here for Team Secret.
This should be the round where they stop this.
One from the Nightfall. 2 away from the Shadows. Decent ults on the other side. I mean, do have that pit for a post plant. That alone could certainly force out a lot of what Team Secret has.
Yeah, for sure the lockdown you would expect if you know, everything kind of goes according to plan for Team Secret.
I mean, yeah, and you don't have an Armageddon to try to commit to it to destroy that. As okay, well, great shot from Crystal, finds Wild Oreo. Pit no longer a concern here in the round. There's a tap at the door. Drone gonna be just chewed to bits there by the Nano Swarm. Rotation's already coming over here fairly quickly. This is gonna be a bit of a delayed approach from Zesby. The slide forward,
Why have we gone for a deep smoke? What are we
At the
thinking?
top of the rope, able to find that kill. Shows up, are going to be lobbed in. Yeoman now dead on the floor. Team Secret looking to try to bring this one to its end as Envy finds Ban. A 2v2 as the dust
30
settles.
seconds left.
The slow creep forward. Crystal grabbing the spike, swapping for a Vandal.
Marked one.
Looks like he's going to try to stick around. Poppy, however, pivoting over. Crystal now potentially at risk.
Oh, okay.
Okay, drops the spike so the plant can come in, but Zespi is arriving.
Spike planted.
Hasn't been making a lick of noise.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, no.
Zesby's able to find the kill. Crystal now having to sprint all the way in from main. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get there in time. Just running for it, covering fire over to the side of the hunt, getting the reveal, finds one, but he
Could've
cannot
got that
get
kill.
the other. It's absolute chaos. Nothing retained here for Team Secret, but they still get up to match point.
I mean, just a hot. I don't know what
You'll
we're
take it
doing
any
with
way
our
you can
smokes
get it
here.
for Team
Why are
Secret.
we smoking this deep?
Oh
What?
my God.
we
I mean,
know
this
we
is
don't
such
have
a
the
last-minute
timing.
call here to go for the TP.
We haven't been nearly fast enough for that timing.
I think just
Spike
assuming
down.
that both were on A,
Just horrible.
Enemy re-
but actually Zespi not anywhere near. They had gambled to send a player.
On plant C because the Omen didn't have the spike. They dropped
And
the
it
spike here.
worked
The Omen got to
just
here,
barely.
TP'd to pick it up. And they just, I
Heartbreaking
guess they
there
had no
for
idea where
Global
Zespi was.
Esports.
They're actually saving
Hardly
after
any money, but
winning.
Still, those critical ultimates available here for Team Secret to try to bring this one to an end. Global Esports now. no
Which could
chance
get
to try
Global up
just
to
close
11.
This one out.
Look at
They're
this.
going to have to get it
Global
done in
win
overtime.
the
They
round
need
after
still
this. They
4
should get to
rounds try
11. They're
make
going
that
to be up
happen.
against 2 ecos. It's going to be 2 ecos, 2 buy rounds.
Not sure if that saw Nizzy or not.
It doesn't get the spot out from that position, but he might have actually seen him.
That's what I mean. Hard
So
to
no
say.
suppress.
Yo-Man's one away from the Nightfall. Zespi waiting right on the other side of this door. Does Envy spam on a orb tap there? Well, doesn't matter. Yo-Man's just scaling forward with the smoke in his face.
Backing away now. Wild Oreo, Sheriff in hand, playing here on B. Turret cleared out. It's jiggling the corner. Fight at the ready. Relay Bolt gets a stun
30
onto him, but
seconds left.
they can't scale because of this Molly here on the ground. Seas gets the grab. Paint Shell's going to be lobbed in. Goes a little bit deeper, so Poppy doesn't need really any damage at all. Pit now about to be in play. Lockdown can come through. Poppy spammed out a bit.
How are you alive?
Ton similarly down to 31. Yeoman able to find one. The push forward. The stun coming through, and Ban somehow
enemy
still
remaining.
alive.
Okay, fair enough.
Massacres 3. As Zespi is just trying to get something done. Yeoman's trying to knife him. Ends up getting cleaned up.
Okay, there's 9. And if
Global
if they win this
Esports
one, it'll be another
stick
eco
around
again
here
because
in
for some
the
reason they
round.
saved after winning.
In
So
this half, in this map, in
That's
this
good.
series, needing 3 rounds to take this to
I
OT.
can't believe they've done that, Secret. They really have given Global a
Able to
chance.
hang on to the Nightfall as well for
Like if
Yeoman.
they win this one,
Enemy remaining.
it's actually on.
And just blasted.
Hey, what the? Hey, let's go, guys. Scotland.
Still
Like basically what they chose there was, hey guys,
still have a couple big ults.
Let's
Wild
They
Oreos.
haven't used any.
save
I
twice
know.
and buy twice
Just waiting
instead
for
of
Yeoman. I
save
mean,
once
frankly,
and
sometimes
buy
it's
3
just been
times.
like either, Wild
Because their
Oreos
eco,
dies
had they
early
got to
or
12-11
Digi's in a
the
spot
other way
where you
around,
can't really
it wouldn't have
comfortably put it
been
down where you'd be able to defend it.
amazing,
Get
but
much
obviously it's the
value
last
out of it.
round, so you're going to buy.
Global Esports just continuing this early game strategy.
I mean,
sit the hell
this
back.
is what's funny.
Make sure that Team Secret
So
isn't-
they saved last round, right? They
Barreling
saved
down.
after winning to get all light shields and a bulldog.
Still though, all this KJ util back over towards A. See it change from round to round sometimes, but this is really pretty similar setup to what we saw in the pistol round. There's another nano at the door. Turret's over back by B. I assume that's facing the B main entrance.
To then, if they lose this round, also save it again. Well, I mean, look at this, man.
Poppy just doing a little bit of
Look at this one.
investigating. Now they're going to group up. Now they're going to try to set up. Hit over Zespi all alone right now. He doesn't have much that he can delay with. Just the smokes and the paranoia.
Face your fear.
He gets hit.
Nightfall hits on the 2. Paranoia going to be traded. Zespi. TP's up into the corner, but there's the reveal. Dead to rights. Kill comes through. Envy fighting back for 1 before losing his life to Crystal's hand. Looks for a little bit more. Kelly S here. Does
one.
manage to find a kill on the Yeoman, giving the rest of his teammates the best
Killjoy locked
possible
down?
opportunity.
But they've just got tail up for it now.
But given the 2v3, even with these ultimates, it's just likely going to be a bridge too far. I mean, if you could force an Armageddon out of Crystal, that
He's
would
not
certainly
ready for
be
this, but he is.
the best case scenario for
He
here,
is.
but it seems like Global Esports are going to continue on their merry way to try to run this back. Is he trying to make this a little bit more
Someone
costly?
else
Damage
involved.
gets exchanged, and eventually Poppy comes away with the kill. 12 to 10.
Okay, so on
2
another
more to
eco
go.
now.
Global Esports continuing to fight back.
What are we seeing here? This might be the time for the timeout. Call some kind of trap play or trick play here on this eco, and then talk
One
about what you
enemy
want to do
remaining.
on the final round to try to prevent overtime as Team Secret.
Nice, nice.
I think that would be my...
So, second timeout. 12-10 though, as I say. It's going to be an eco. They're on what, second loss bonus, had no money. That's a Stinger Sheriff type eco. And then they've got the last round. Man, Global just could have won 1 or 2 more on the other side.
They're going to contest Rubble early, based on what I can see on the map. But Global Esports, just keep doing what you're doing. I think playing safe, playing passive in the early parts of these rounds is working out really nicely. You can dig back into those outlaws, which have been providing some nice value. Just, yeah, let them try to force the issue. Ooh, that was close.
Man, trying
Yeah,
to
Sheriff and
find the
Bucky's.
hit there. Kill not found. Zespi now playing forward. Bucky in hand. And you have to be reading this.
You've got to throw a prowler around this corner at
Yeah,
some
if you're
point.
going to go for a push at all.
You would have to think that Yeoman's going to do that here.
Okay, or the self-drone.
Works too.
Looking to try to get the catch, and Yonatan is going to be able to go ahead and spray him out.
Okay, nice start.
Backpedal there from Kelly S. With Bucky not even going to be recovered, so doesn't have that as a possibility.
Loving the diligence. Using that salvo to clear back Rubble.
Got plenty of time here.
Sure, you've got
Don't
some
have to
map
go
control.
A if you don't want.
Don't let Team Secret have any more of those tricky positions where they can catch you off guard. Real question is where's the next trap? Where's the next layer? Poppy just waiting on the backside. I think they might be looking to see if there's any more contact.
Red one alert.
Time's ticking down now.
Busy. Yeah, it's just
Okay,
gonna end up
luckily you
swinging
just swung
forward.
out
30
too.
seconds left.
Maybe thinking that things had been opened up. Wild Orion out tucked into the corner. Orb going to be scooped up. Yutan one away from having the ult on line. The Prowler. It goes in for the check. Fight going to be slapped down, but Wild Orion ping revealed. Kelly, yes, doing incredibly well to be able to find two in that position. As a showstopper online, but Spike now planted. Envy, known to be a Sheriff God in his own right, would need to hit 3 incredible shots to bring this one to an end right here, right now. It's been spotted. Slide down towards Waterfall. Global Esports just not giving up any space, not really changing position much. Ban will be able to find it
Okay,
in
the
end.
problem is, it is Alt City for
We
Team
go
Secret.
into the last round here. The regulation. Global Esports one away from taking this into overtime, but again, Team Secret, they've been holding on to these ultimates. And surely this is the moment, this is the time. The great fadeaway shot to try to bring this series to an end.
You have money, okay.
I mean, you would think so. Had to be what that timeout was all about. You know, what do you want to do with this showstopper?
You can't really go C here.
It's
You have to
bands off
take this A
time.
control.
Overdrive popped here. Quickly
What
take some
are
space
you
as
doing?
Yutan is just through the ringer. A lot of that is going to be the K. Still only goes up to 48. And he is now alone, stranded here, inside of the C site.
Run a fake with it.
He's offered up an open A site for the rest of his team to try to take. Force them into a retake position. It's Wild Oreo.
Oh no!
Killed him.
Down. Yutan, what an insane kill!
He got him
He's got
back.
a second! How has he got away with this?
Flank gets Crystal,
Just be
that's
able to
your
find
tail
Crystal,
wall
the
gone.
Armageddon now no longer going to be a concern here for them. The lockdown can go in for free.
The lockdown and stairs? You have to fight the lockdown. You
It's
have
a
to fight the
3v3.
lockdown. You have to fight the lockdown, guys.
Nizzy should just be sending this right here from the stairs.
Oh, they haven't thought about it at all.
Drops it into position. No safety found here on the site. They're all going to be pushed out. Yeoman trying to
Come on,
fight
Yeoman,
forward.
bro.
They're trying to clear it out. They're able to do so. Lockdown now destroyed. The reface though.
What a terrible way to lose, man. What a terrible way to
Not
lose.
to be seen.
They just weren't thinking about it. They just weren't thinking about it. Not in the comms. Ah, GG. Ah, that's a poor way to lose. How many kills did Envy end on? What the fuck? Well, I mean, you can't. Well, let's be real. It wasn't the first half. It was the second half, man. Oh dear. Envy got 11. Okay, good. What did he do to 10 and on? 15, fuck off. This rating, man. Look at this guy. Ah, that's a tough loss. But again, you gotta blame the defense side, really. Like, you gotta... But honestly, that round could be the difference between playoffs and not. What are Global's next games? Global have Gen G, Nongshim, and DRX. Now, I'd say Nongshim and DRX are winnable games, particularly if their corrode is good. but that's the thing. That game there, like that's the one you got to win. You got to beat Team Secret. The good news, I suppose, is that Gen G might go to 2-0, but at least all these are 1-1, so at least you're on a level playing field with them. Check mod chat. Oh yeah, everyone else got the games right for global, and he got them both wrong. Give me my... How many points did he get? So 2 for the map, 1 for the kills, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 again. How did you do the thing at 2, 3, 4 for the map, 0. Okay, Udatan only got 4. Good, good, good. Sideshow has Pappy benched. That's fine. Don't care about Pappy. So he got 12 points. Hold on, show me that fraud. Where is he? He's on 126. I'm on 115. But I've got more players to still play. I've got double Paper X here. We can cook with that. Something and Forsaken can cook here. FPL changing the rules on assists? Hold the phone. What the fuck are they cooking over there?
Will award assists.
I know some of you won't care about this,
more
but
assists and make them less subjective. Until now, players have not been awarded a fantasy assist if their pass or cross was deflected by an opponent away from the intended target. But now, an assist will be awarded.
Okay, so basically they're just simplifying it. Inside the box, as long as there's only 1 defensive touch. People got annoyed about that one. People were very annoyed about that one. Because a lot of people had Mamouche. I mean, yeah, that's not an assist. See, that's the thing, right? Like, this one... Right, this... Fuck, is this copyright? Fuck, am I going to get copyrighted by that? I probably am, aren't I? Why have you made me show that? Surely not. You underestimate the fucking Premier League, bro. But okay, that makes sense. Blame Warlord? Yeah. Did I get copyright yesterday? I can check. Hold on. Did I? No. No, I did not. Still, not taking the risk. Not taking the risk. Rematch? Would you rather rematch or me watch map 3 of Loud Lev? I redeem? What did you redeem? Oh, you review my FVL team. Right, we got 2 of them, so let me do that first. 113. This is... Who's this? 200 Turkey. Woot! With a big 13-pointer. Not bad. Something IGL. Okay, pretty good pick so far. Aves, good pick. Vic. Decent pick. Munchkin. Jip Boys, decent. Primi. Envy Persia. Looking very TMV-like, so I can't rate it too low, can I? I mean, you're doing better than me, so I guess you've kind of got me there. I would say, I mean, yeah, I'd give this a 9 out of 10. I mean, you're doing pretty well. 129. Why does that put you on the leaderboard? You're here. You're in the top 50-ish. What are you, Turkey 31, I'm going to guess? Top 50, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then Sweater's Psychedelic. Eight, 620. Envy Glazer number 1. Gawk. I mean, Wild Oreo actually has turned out to be a half decent pick. Primi. Not bad. Killua. Zeppa. Looking TMV-ish. Foxy9, Davai. Envy, of course. Sugetsu. And Karen. Sugetsu, maybe you are... I mean, I don't know about playing Carmine Core players week 1. I think from now on, Carmine Core, yeah, you're looking good. But they did ultimately lose. I mean, they did keep it close. But I think I would have said you would have been better off. For instance, like, one thing that I might do next week, for instance, is go someone like Envy to someone like Sugetsu. Right? And pick some random Pacific player here you can also transfer out. Because Karen and Foxy are going to be good. Devi's going to be good. Premier and Killua are going to be good. I guess maybe you'll want to get rid of Wild Oreo. But yeah, apart from Sugetsu, it's pretty good. 8 out of 10. I mean, you are more points than me right now, so I can't complain too much. I should start looking, actually. I need price range 10. Getting rid of Envy. Who's good? Who can I get who's good? Sugetsu might honestly be a good choice. I am looking at Carmine Core. Aves as well, 8.5. Could cook with an Aves or something, or a Sugetsu. You got Zedek and Elite down here, but yeah, maybe an Aves. Kind of popped off. That would give me 1.5 extra. 1.5 extra to then spend on getting rid of Persia, which gives me 9. Hold on, I might be fucking cooking here. Who else has got a good game next week? Oh, we got another one. Anubaham 234. Team 96. Finessing the competition. Well, you can't get finesse in this game. Texture, Primi, Patman, Killua. I mean, again, you just all copied me. Munchkin, Texture. Fair enough. I think next week we will start to see quite a few different... Obviously, this week it's going to be largely Pacific like you've done here. Have you got 9 Pacific? You have got 9 Pacific. But you got Scuba on the bench. And honestly, going 9 Pacific with the ones you've gone for, other than maybe Monyet, seems to have worked pretty well. I don't think Monyet's going to do too well, though. God, now someone else is coming. I mean, but again, 112 points. Pappy looked like a great choice. Has the points worked for everyone? Yeah. Good. Good. So was it just the Boom game that didn't work? Oh, sorry. That team I would... Yeah, this is just a good team. I mean, who you're gonna have to... I mean, I guess you can bench Pappy if you don't like the Genji game, which you probably don't, which is fine. Put in Scuba. That'll be good. Then you probably have to get rid of Ban. The thing is, you probably actually want to keep Monyet from then on, because their games probably get a bit easier. But then you might think that they're just shit. Because you don't have to get rid of anyone else. So... yeah, it's probably going to be Ban and maybe Monyet you have to get rid of, which doesn't give you a ton to spend. but I'm sure you can find something that's at least okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good team. It's like an 8.5 out of 10, I'd say. An Ems. Oh wait, Macaron. I don't think I did. 9742. Texture. A team that's doing worse than me. Okay, we can flame this one. Well, Ye hasn't played yet, and you got Texture IGL. Jonah P hasn't played yet. Crystal got 20, so that's pretty good. Crystal and Ban. Who did Navi play next? You had Envy on the bench. That seems a pricey player to put on the bench, no? Forsaken and Vic. Okay, so you got some players who haven't played yet, so that's fine. I mean, the thing is, again, with Jonah here playing Sen week 1 with a sub, I'm not convinced. Like, again, I think G2 after this week is fine. Ye plays 2G, so that's a good pick. Who are you going to get rid of, though? Because, like, I guess you're going to play Envy from now on? Because otherwise, why did you get Envy? Okeanos and Lev, I mean, if they're losing to Loud, it's not looking great. I'll be honest. Sato looks kind of crazy. But I priced Sato at 10, I think. And I put Verti was like 11. Verti was like 10.5. So, overall, this is like a 6, I think. Because you might have some headaches of who you're going to get rid of.
How big must VFL grow to get close to FPL status or at least some sponsors?
I don't think it'll ever grow to FPL levels because I don't think Valorant is quite as popular as the Premier League. It's almost there, but not quite. Look, for me, it doesn't really matter. Like, I would have, like, to me, this is just a way of, like, making these games more fun. You got the wrong team twice. Team 96. I looked at... Wait, why does that automatically change to 964? Look, watch. What? I didn't press that 4. Okay, this is your team. Okay, hold on. You're cooking. You're way at the top. This is a 10. Although you've got Gien. That's a shit pick. But, that's not a great pick. You got Nizzy, though. That's a good pick. Wild Oreo. Meteor. Texture. You got Texture. You didn't IGL Texture. That's interesting. You got Texture Wildcard. I actually kind of dig that in case you want to change it. But I don't think you do want to change it. Because I think Genji... Well, you will in the last week, but... I mean, this is pretty... I mean, Meteor, by the way, has more points than this. He didn't get his points from his first game. So I think he's actually on 15. Did he get 3 in his first game? 4? Something like that. We still need to fix the points. Any word on that, Fabio? Tex on the bench. You can bring Tex in. But again, I'm not sure about Lev. I guess you can bench Gien. I mean, look, it's a team that's doing better than me. You got May. Good for you. This is a
Does money work
an 8.
instead? It's 6,681.
Money does work instead. You didn't need to give that much, but money does work instead, Mikey. Yes, I'll be there in a second. So I got this one wrong. 9742. That's the right one. Macaron. Yeah, that one's right. What, you saying the one before was wrong? 8620? 8620. No, yeah, I got that one right too. So the next one was 22. Hardcore Gooners. And your name is MSC Hardcore. Well, Boostio isn't playing, but you will get the sub. We got Trex Munchkin. You don't have any Pacific players, really. Is this just picking people that you think are hardcore gooners? Is that what this is? If so, honestly, Kind of makes sense. Honestly. Zek and Forsaken might not have been my first choices, but Icy, Narrate, Angel, Boostio. Not too sure about Munchkin. Boo, I think is a dark horse. Boo, I think is a dark horse. Probably shouldn't talk about this. Mikey 6681. I mean, the team is kind of shit because you don't have any Pacific players. But if I'm right about why you've picked the players, then it makes total sense. Oxy and Kayak, you've gone kind of all in. I mean, Oxy's always good for VFL points, isn't he? 18 points in one game. That's a pretty good score. Art. You will get the CES sub points, but again, I don't think he got that much, even though they won and they're about to play PRX, so that probably won't go so well for you. Persia, good pick. Thigh, good pick. I mean, he's playing Julius. Devi, good pick. Forsaken IGL, makes sense. Yeoman did okay. Pappy as well, scoring good points. You've got two decent players to come in as well. This is a pretty cooking team. Because like you can sub in Jonah P after this. You can play Elite from now on as well. So you've got a lot of flexibility. Obviously, Art will come out. Maybe Pappy will come out, but then you can get rid of like Yeoman, Persia maybe. You're not gonna have the best choices here if that's the way you go, but yeah, this is kind of cooking. This is decent. This is decent. I think the problem you're gonna have is you're gonna have to get rid of one of these guys, so you're gonna have to be pretty cheap with your changes. But other than that, it's kind of a good team. I'd give that an 8 out of 10. Okay, I'm not sure I'm gonna have time, to be honest, to play a game of rematch. You also get an assist before free kick penalty now. No longer classified as forced handball, it goes to the last attacking touch pass. Okay. But also change your team name. Come up with something creative. Something about Elite or something, I don't know. Or Persia. Right, I am gonna watch some of that match. Because I find it somewhat interesting. I mean, Tracer also playing EDG. Could just watch that instead. Perfect team is at 210 points. Okay, they haven't started yet. So Tai Lu beat Tech. Tai Lu are 2-1. That's kind of good for Wolves. We want teams that have no chance of beating them on points, winning games. That's good. That's good. Why is map 1 and 2 there, but not 3? What are we doing? Okay, let's watch some of this. So, comps.
Massive Louder playing this. That's already sending up 4, up 4-10.
Yeah, because it looks to me like Lever trying to fake this aggression behind the wall. Because right now, Sada's taking some liberties into that B space, creeping forward. It's a really funky Killjoy turret. Hold on.
How Luke Show gets away with that is insane. And so now they realize they don't have any of that control. They're going to rotate back.
got shot down. Leviathan rotates. They want to around.
Consider that
Post plant. They're getting this B site for free, but you can't play off site versus the fact that down won't be simple. They're getting active now. They realize.
Yeah, that can't be.
When PRX played DFM, weird things tend to
He's going to be
happen.
on the flank.
So,
Timing becomes everything here. Left once again.
video was kind of choppy. Yeah,
Kind
I
of
don't know if
throwing
that's
it
just
into
the ball,
reverse here just a bit.
or if that's me.
As Verdi's looking for the right time, looking for the opening. The wall will keep him back.
Is that me or the VOD? That looks alright. Might just be the VOD, honestly. Everything else looks
Just
okay.
a moment, and as it goes down, the bullet straw silhouettes. Finally, the kill is found.
No charges left.
Verdi, I don't know that he has enough time.
He doesn't.
It took too long.
Those late behind this, if they're pistol rounds, it reminds you of the opening of Bind.
Get 150, I'm happy. I mean,
Blades on my
oh wait, they won that round?
Once
Hold
they
on,
have
hold on.
Predator-
Hold on. I was just skipping it
dog
because I was
spit
like,
and the wall.
so Lev lost a
I thought
couple of
Loud.
these.
I like this. Pounce out, especially as, you know, a planter. There's no gecko in this comp, so someone's going to have to be sticking that spike down. Just these deep A holds can oftentimes be the most effective ones.
There's a flood out. It's not really even on the other side of the
mean, there you
plant.
go.
Oh no.
So they just
But see
time
how
it well
awkward it
there,
is for
Loud.
Sato?
Nice.
He didn't see a single player and his whole team's dead. Killjoy's on the other side of the map. King recovered a 2 guns. They have a numbers advantage. Yes, it opens up work opportunities, and yes.
What's King gonna do? Get ahead on the first halfway, or
Well, that's a rough loss, so we'll skip this one then. This game is classic Loud.
But
I mean,
now
look,
Verdi
they won a
has the
game.
Verdi is
What do
actually
you mean? You
under
want it to
tube
be
right
classic
now.
Loud. Classic
All
Loud
the
win.
rotates coming on in.
Classic Loud are historic winners.
But there's a Viper orb there, so you can't really do much with it. So he repositions into tube.
there's not a whole lot playing contain here for the attack either. There's no turret.
Look, they didn't win a game in
anything
stage
like
1, so this is already
like there was on
this
the
is already an improvement.
Kind of an odd way
They've
to play
won a
the first
game.
op round
Yeah.
from Verdi, but he really wants
So
to get
already,
in front of
like,
the orb
you'd
and cut the
say,
rotates, but
that's a
I think he's just
good point.
missed.
Ooh, with not a lot of help.
The good, honestly, the good thing about
Here's them
Icebox
coming.
VOD reviewing is you can skip a lot of them.
That spit actually
There's
bought
not
a ton of time.
And
that
the tag
much
not hitting him from the
happens
drone is big,
macro-wise
because it means he could be
to
back on
analyze.
site. He could
So you can just kind of skip ahead to where we get to the micro part.
He sees people, that's one.
Tech's now down. Tries to do more, but can't. See all that harbor utility go up. Dissect the site.
Good shot out of Robbie top site.
You still have Verdi
2G
holding
when I'm
the
mapping against
blade
EG,
work
yeah.
mid, but meanwhile,
Yeah, for
Lev
sure.
trying to get the spike down on site. Calm is now down. Oki tanking so much of the
It wouldn't shock me that much if they
during
beat them,
kickoff.
to be honest.
You'd know
Again,
Robbie would
EG
get
tend
out
to
of his
warm
seat.
up the
Didn't
stages.
even
They
matter
tend to
if
get
he
better
won or
as it
lost,
goes
He
on.
was just up there.
I mean, X and Calm.
I think they're better when they have VODs and stuff.
Next.
What's the hold gonna look like again? Loud getting active into mid here. And while it takes a little bit of time, it ends up being traded out.
For Lev to upgrade. Hex having his ult for the next round.
Uh-oh, that smoke does not clear Pancata.
Down B. 30 seconds left.
And he's just gonna get out of there with a couple more, wow.
That feels bad, him getting out of that
An
situation.
idea that the pace that Loud are approaching us. So look at how far up they are on tube.
Again, they're just walking down mid, challenging Lev.
Tex doesn't have anything here. There's nothing to cover this. There wasn't a turret to give him an idea that there was aggression.
Like, what kind of madman would call that? Just full contact into mid with 3 players?
Really deep walls up towards B. Now the question is, how far up do Lev scale? How much do they invest?
They're going all the way.
Spike planted.
They need this round. The Reckoning dropped. Kawanzine able to settle. 3v2 for Loud, and the spike is down.
Luke shows underneath all of this somehow. Right on the other side of this wall.
Verdi's kind of forced out of the play a little bit. No real idea of where everyone else is. And
Didn't even need him.
Actually,
So Loud were dominating. How we doing on PRX? Okay, they're walking out.
Show picking them apart.
Luke Show on the other side, though, playing this nasty off angle. Actually backed away. And did he just see Calm?
I'm not sure. The orb ran out
Oh,
of
he
gas. Oh, Luke Show picking them apart.
And then so mobile. Double teleport away.
Nice
Use
by
the
Luke Show.
enemy wall to give yourself an exit.
Dude, he's playing this Omen so well.
It's nice. Probably the prodigy to watch here in VCT on a stage full of them in this match. Oh, that did not work as intended.
Funny physics. Again, it's Luxio. Sato never had a chance. The guy single-handedly ripping apart
They
left.
were cooking them in the start of this game.
They have.
And
Good thing is you can skip the
pre-rep,
left
that's
saves
like
as
the
well.
fake ult.
They finally come towards
And
A.
again, aggression from Loud. This has been a beautiful defensive half from them.
Say too early.
Trying to dance around all of his utility. Tex is able to get an opener. Sato now dashing forward. And again, the second layer comes through from the... Does have the pit. Robbie not able to connect. But you imagine Pancada's going to want to speed up a little bit here. Calm got the ult off, but Pancada's the one who gets a kill.
Spike planted.
Now the spike fully committed out onto the side. Luxio, where are you headed? The Cove preserves a life.
He's dancing.
But it's only temporary. A 2v2 now. Pancada able to transfer out onto one, leaving a 1v1. Luxio against Sato. Sato's really been quiet. Can he settle against Luxio, who's been so good for Loud here? He's gotten it to half. He's sticking it the whole way. And there's no chow.
Oh, nice try.
This looks very similar to the pistol. Verdi finding value to open the round.
Luxio's still up here, dog. Luxio's looking down on him. Hits the one and again slips away.
They had no idea. So distracted by the eye candy that's Verdi.
It's a beauty to watch. These opening gambits from Loud. So strong. Got that calm pressure.
If you're Lev, 2v5, let's
Opener to make it.
this.
We're scaling. Now we're getting like bought at the immediate start of the round in A main.
He's up again!
Like, what?
Oh, they're just so unaware.
Like, there is zero answer to any early aggro piece from Loud.
You mentioned it a couple of rounds ago and you said it beautifully. It's uncomfortable for Lev. Loud have not allowed them to dictate the pace, but King might be able to swing back at this to get Lev a third, potentially. And Pancada's not really interested. Luxio gets the best of Oki, and now what? Or Tex gets...
A consistent issue for them, I think, has been holding it together in their post plants. When Loud are pressuring flanks and whatnot that time,
DFM.
without support.
And again, it's aggression A. Again, it's a dart setup. Again, it's Luxio, and again, it's an opener.
I mean, they are getting fried every start of round.
I'm gonna give it a once link coming. Shows
Let's see.
Because they never really this now.
To chill. Verdi has the operator posted B.
Which honestly, I love that. Given how aggressive Loud have played.
And Kalenzin's allowed to get the orb for free with like almost nothing committed because of the threat.
Oh.
Oops.
Great trade.
He knows there's another play in.
But Pancada's waiting on the other side, and he's
smoke.
The orb waiting. A snake looking for his prey. Pancada gets his one. Robbie's there to trade, but Oki looking to open up the site. And may succeed. Luxio's waiting all the way down, spamming through the wall, getting a tag. 6 bullets left, and now they know where they are. Really good flash. D2.
Gotta find a way to use that lockdown in that round. Okay, we got to half. Perfectly timed. Actual perfectly timed.
I mean, I'm not super confident they're going to win this. I think everybody's correct that PRX should be the favorites. But look, we all believed in GE in the last match. Guess what happened?
Very, very true. But maybe you not going with PRX means that the curse doesn't come into play.
Probably.
The full belief isn't there. So, you know.
That's probably.
You might be working against
So
them.
maybe I should have picked PRX and then got out on social media and been like, guys, I'm just activating the curse. Don't worry.
Yeah, you know, like big time tried to do.
Yeah.
Try to be like, oh, yes, of course. Secret. It was all just to get you guys the curse.
More like small time.
Cutting through. Anyway, attack's going to happen on the C site.
Something hasn't used his TP.
Thorns popped here by Divide.
Just a straight
Able to get past that pretty well with the TPs and the blast packs. A little bit of damage.
Paranoia's at the ready, and okay, well, things very quickly spiraling out of control here as Pinshell's landing right in front of him. Takes him down low.
Come on,
able to
Forsaken.
find 2 quick kills. Divide does fall, but eventually
No,
get
give them
flushed
to
out. 3
Forsaken
players
and
standing.
something.
PRX find the opening
This is who
missile.
needs skills.
Yeah, PRX just flooding waterfall there, catching DFM completely off guard. They were not ready for that. I mean, a lot of times PRX is going to try to flood you from Hall or something like that. So this was just a quick pivot around the corner, and they're hitting some nice shots. Oh, what a transfer from Forsaken there, too. And having the trust that his teammates are going to be there to back him up.
The DFM are going to win this game, so this is a purely VFL
kind of a
type game.
Pretty important pistol round here on this map for DFM if they were really going to get anything going. I feel like
I want Forsaken and something acing.
Defender side to start, but
I feel like something is surely a bit of a flat track bully.
Like on this attacker side,
Yes,
you want to
get up there,
off on the
Forsaken.
right foot.
Get up there.
Starting the attack would be very nice.
Walk out one by one.
In a spot here, top of Rubble, able to find a one. Paranoia going to be sent. Haunt reveals him. Jing swinging around the back is
nice.
Dissipate. That's an immediate little snap in. May.
Nice. 4K. Fuck you, Jing. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Be overall a clean little anti-eco here.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking really sharp right now, especially Forsaken. He's hit a couple nasty flicks to start off this map. So definitely scary, but I like some of the things I saw from DFM in the pistol round in terms of that execute to get past the Vice util, just kind of not ready for that waterfall flood here. This is, I mean, it is what it is. May TP's way in the back, and sure he gets one, but nothing else doing, so very well handled here for PRX, but the energy coming out early. You know, that's a big part of that Toronto run, was them just standing up, letting everybody know. Jing looking for that aggressive C play.
Is the aggro C play?
Crunch is going to be avoided.
Instantly TP across from
They
something.
go for that big play outside of mound.
Let's see what they want to do with May there. Just opening the door to try to create a diversion.
Just create some pressure on A and then
expecting
come
some
back.
kind of response from PRX at the door. TP back, but for now PRX happy to just play contain. Sure, we're giving you a little bit of rebel control, but this to me looks all like it's a, yeah, don't worry guys, you can go B, it's open. And then they're just going to crunch on him from the door from Forsaken's position. So these Razor Vines slowing him up. It's all going according to plan.
Something looking for a timing here. Shots avoided.
Jinboom needs to go huge.
Tap of the door. Does manage to win out the fight there versus Jing. Takes him down May.
Come on, something, bro.
Readjust, find something, but just like that, Patman now.
Okay, fair enough.
2 kills found. Spike never getting planted. Good read here from Jen to be able to find Forsaken there within the smoke.
30 seconds
3
left.
bullets left here. Having to back away, go for the reload, and then try to rescale his way back into the site. Cover going up. Smoke coming through. Devy on the push forward, has the headshot.
Well, we didn't really see it. 2 people died in main, I understand that. How did this guy die pushing towards C-Link?
You know, when you can see the big picture, when you can
Or
see
was
the
he
mini
just
map,
in B?
it's very readable. But when you're in the heat of the moment,
It's like he
difficult
just
to do.
ran in. So these 2 guys died to Batman.
what he could
Batman
there.
just kills both. He kills another one here too.
Oh.
What did Forsaken do though?
I mean, their PRX is just frying. They are fired up
Oh, he's
today.
just killing the planter, no one's
I
watching.
think, you know, they have something to
You got
prove
2
here.
people in main losing a 2v1, that's pretty rough.
You know, you're always a little worried that a team might come
That's a
back after
timeout.
a Masters or
Oh no, it's a tech boss. Okay, well. Trace being EDG.
Rotate Smoggy to teleport over towards that B site, so he is ready. The trapwire gives over the information. He's not going to have enough time to swing, but at least now they know that it's happening. Paranoia comes through, can't stop the plant from going through, but gives him a moment. He walks straight into the sound sensor, though. It's a 1 versus the world, and Martin somehow brings it to 1v1 with a beautiful 180, but nobody knows exactly where he is now. With the sound sensor there, has it been set off? It should have been, but despite that, nobody with a phenomenal clutch. 3 kills in the round and will bring EDG to 2.
I really thought EDG was gonna make it, right? When they were on this B side, it was a little numeric advantage for them. They had the space, they had the quick rotation with the Omen, but it's not enough in the end. Martin makes his way into the side. He plants the spike on his own. He dodges the paranoia. I don't know how, but he does. And then he managed to find the double to give victory to his team. Very good round indeed.
And the stall from the Sonic sensor was actually amazing as well. I think we were waiting for nobody to get into position, but the timing just wasn't on their side. Now TE down onto a broken buy, realize they have to go for something a little bit crazy, so they pop the ult over towards A and the fast lane, but it's all a bait. They're trying to pull rotations. They've teleported into the back line. Martin has already gotten the first kill, and Looking is literally living just about in their
The deadlock
spawn.
will stop them rotating quick as well.
The B side can be relatively uncontested.
He's got a lot of time
has
here.
To be careful because rotations have already started to come through here, and if he gets caught out, he could get shot in the back. So they've had to slow things down ever so slightly. Shots fired will give information, but people looking in the wrong direction. Smoggy was good for one, but could not get another impactful multi-kill. So Spike will get planted, and EDG now only have 2 players left alive to mount this retake. Kai and Feng Feng haven't managed to find guns, but there's no real concern here. See if they can actually make something happen with this inferior weaponry. Bucky, oh, it's a beautiful bait from ZJC. And they've brought it down to 1 versus 2. And this is nobody. This is somebody that's had some incredible performances. This was our player of the week. A really important clutch now required from him. Time not on his side. Swings through, spots out from
Detonator, thanks for the 16 months.
Sheriff sings. And Trace goes.
Rex.
Yeah, and I think a lot of pressure here on Cess to make some good calls. You know, a bad read there in that previous round based on that Vice setup. You might think B's a little bit more safe, but again, that was all according to plan for PRX. Jing with a showstopper.
Jing with 3 kills.
No. Yes.
Does eventually get picked apart.
Give it to Forsaken. Or something. Something needs a couple. He needs a couple. Give him a couple.
That is going to be a very quick dispatching here of the DFM players. 4-0 now for PRX.
Yeah, and this is scary.
My boy is 0-1.
Showstopper to contend with. You're quite a bit away from getting Akame into his. Cess 2 away from a nightfall.
When you told Elevated Secret can play Lotus, I do. Honestly though, that's on them. They could have won that game.
That Phantom, also part of that run.
I would have felt bad if they lost, 13-2.
Came to him in a dream.
But they didn't lose 13-2, so then it's on them. You know what I mean?
It's working. Now does have a showstopper.
I like this though. I think this is a really nice read. You're just gotta deal with this corner. The Jing's in. Good flash.
First little exit back. Spike still needing to be brought forward as Nightfall goes across. Divide flooding forward. Showstopper into the back. That's going to be Akame now taken down. Putting him there at upper.
Didn't even plant. Now this Vice.
Spike not stranded, but certainly still feels like it here.
Well, now
he's on a decent look.
And Jinbung, had he been spotted is the question. Patman seeming like, yep, has the read. Tries to set up for it, tries to go for the transfer.
Trade.
Just the kill on the Jing. Player advantage still maintained here for PRX. His attention now being split a bit. May. Instantaneous with that headshot. Paranoia flying across. Forsaken desperately trying to find this kill. Turns from the flash. May gonna be good for the reface in, and Patman brings it to a 1v1.
Exactly what you need from your superstar duelist. Step up in a moment like that. Now Cess, who's so good at clutches during the offseason. Can he come up with another big one for DFM?
Heaven should be the obvious position.
Fuse, but not
Heaven or stairs now.
Retaps it and a headshot. Instantly there. Great round from DFM to try to get themselves on the board. Costly, yes, but it stops the bleeding. It slows it down a bit.
Let's see if that can give a little bit of confidence here to DFM, a little bit of momentum. I mean, you weathered the showstopper round, then the nightfall round. That could be a big momentum swing. I mean, their defender side of the map yesterday was not good, but who knows? Maybe they've made a little bit, those little adjustments that they need to, and it's PRX. Very different opponent than Zeta Division in the style, the pacing, all those things, but it's operator time for something.
Again, just spamming these B hits. Honestly, I think it's a decent idea against PRX.
Go up against. May's gonna go quite deep, leave the TP back by the door at C.
Spot out, quick exit, snaps back over to Mount with the rest of the team, and Forsaken on a lurk forward, still able to find one. Showstopper now, invested, Akame Saw the Thorns get lobbed in, so nose position of at least one.
Ooh.
Had he been able to just send it over towards Waterfall, that almost certainly would have been Batman dead as well. Holding the close angle, Jing trying to push forward, the flash not connecting, Akame's headshot does.
Nice again by DFM.
Clone sent, Devi swings off the back of that, Akame dead. Jen not biting it, but Devi, he's just ripping them apart.
Holy fuck.
Batman, the quick shot.
Something, can you get a kill,
Gets the
please?
reveal now.
Please?
Cess once again having to get a clutch. 6 bullets, 2 per player, but Devi
Bro, get in the game.
charges out in front, eats the shots, and cleans things up. Operator going to be recovered as well. 5-1. DFM denied any follow-up round win.
Yeah, don't mind the initial push out from DFM. Would have liked to have
What
seen
is he?
them fall back a
0-1?
bit.
0-2?
You know, Akame gets that 1 kill.
Yeah.
But this right here, boom, get out. And I think you give yourself a much better chance to win this round. Trying to challenge Devi there with that clone still leading the charge.
Nice shot, Pat. Nice shot,
Gonna
Pat.
give him the
Go.
safety, the
Nice,
comfort
nice util, yeah. How the fuck?
to take those angles.
Take time out. DFM will take a quick peek at EDG. 5-2.
You see him going 0-7.
Oh no.
So they don't like the EDG comp. What?
We can see
What,
that
you're not a fan of
kind of come to
2023?
fruition a bit better. And I do find it interesting that he's posted up
Not a
in
bad year
market.
for you
I
or
think
something?
that's because Trace have had a history of kind of pushing for that mid control. But now Trace have really slowed down. Now they're going for a much, much slower position. There you go. Kai gets spotted out by Smoggy, so that'll be a little bit of information garnered, but not a lot. I mean, that's the duelist. That doesn't
Hello,
necessarily
Trace?
mean that it's going to be a push towards A.
Fnatic?
They faked with the Neon
Hello?
before, and EDG
Hello?
realizing that, not willing to take the chance, and finally Kang gets a shot
What are
off
we
and it
doing?
connects beautifully onto Martin, which is a huge key component here for this attack. Now, without that available, with only 12 seconds left to get the plant down, things are starting to get scary. Kai gets one, but is instantly traded out. The plant starts, but the plant is denied by Kang. Now again, plant to go through Smoggy to shut it down, and the defuse.
Could also just look to take that away. It seems like they're going to go for a bit of a rush play towards C. At least quickly try to take some space over towards Mound.
Jinbung does have his ult as well. Potentially neutralize the weapon advantage, at least momentarily. Devi.
Well,
They are just avoiding something.
Finding Jinbung before the wall would have actually saved his life. Devi comes up with a
They're
third
actually
and-
just avoiding him.
Well, it's gonna
They
be
are
flawless.
avoiding him. He might get minus
Devi
points for
just
this game.
owns this site.
He's just owning this map.
He's 0-2.
10-2-2. Kind of what you expect from Devi these days. His vice play has improved significantly. Some of the stumbles we saw early. He's just in the groove. You know, the confidence is there for PRX. Gotta find a way to take it away from him. Take it again. Opening the door. Find some value there.
I remember when Devi was
They're going A, as he's on C.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
fracture.
Yep.
I think we all recall those moments.
I'm calm.
Now look at him. The
I'm
level of
actually
performance has just
calm.
been astounding. Certainly he's gotten back to the form that he's shown us in the years past. TP up over the top of Rubble, and this is going to go completely unscouted. May able to find one before getting taken down. Akame swinging back out, and Cess with 2 nice kills. Suddenly pulls them into a player advantage.
Just rotate off that Prowler contact. But they're a little
Something
slow.
watching.
Yes!
2-2. Devi swinging back around, watching here. B main, in case they rotate out. Something trying to get onto the angle. Goes for the flick. Narrowly unable to find it.
They just stuck around a little too long. And now you've got to contest potentially. Oh, Devi actually pulled back. I think they're suspecting that they had gone back to the other side of Rubble. And that's good. That Devi might hear these footsteps.
It's just a hair out. If he cuts over towards the door, would be able to hear this.
Hear it
It's
now.
literally gone like perfectly so that he can't hear
Still
them.
on the edge of it though. It's not super huge, so yeah, Thorn's gonna get cleared out. That'll be the alert system here for it.
Spike planted.
Door tapped, the scope in. Face out, splits a
Bro.
different sets, able to find Defi, the peak, something. Kill on a 1. The push out of the door, and Akame able to find it in the end. So, a second round win.
Okay, he got 2 kills though. He got 2 kills.
This is
He's on the board. That's more important. Linsing, thanks for the 60 months.
Liquid with tracks now a contender for champs.
At B main is huge. Just finding a perfect timing. The nice little crunch play set up here off the back of the
Liquid with
steel
tracks a
garden.
contender for champs. I mean,
Getting Forsaken up on top of Rubble, but it's
ish.
Sass with the nice
I don't think they looked
transfer.
that great in their first game.
The
They
operator
look good,
gone
but
as well. So pretty nice round there. Good read at the end.
I mean, they could have. Don't forget, they could have beat PRX.
Still some hope here.
They could have eliminated
for Sass,
PRX.
though. For all that
Again, just
hard
the B
work.
hit.
The IGL selfless, letting the other players take those rifles. Setting up for this attempted B push.
Completely open for the
The
take.
thing that I would say to DFM is this: if this was your like plan,
Position to really try to
why
disrupt
did
this
you
at
play
all.
double duelist? Because like this could imagine we're playing like Deadlock here instead, right? This could work insanely well.
As it's a
Like just
massive
spamming
push
these
in
B
towards
hits.
upward. Something nearly loses his life because of that. Forsaken, however, still holding it down main. The push coming through. Jinbung, 2 nice kills. Patman and Jing both going to be taken down. And May able to find Forsaken at the same time. Pivots back over to the site and Devi.
Don't
dropped.
save.
Something now last
Get
one
some
alive.
kills. You
And has to
fucking
back away to hold on
bastard.
to the operator.
Another kind of interesting sort of setup here for DFM.
Do I like energy
Everybody
drinks? No, I just drink
flooding
water.
upper there. It opens up some space for PRX, and it looks like they might be able to just kind of counterpunch, but they hold on. A little bit of extra space bought by the Steel Garden. Nice. May.
Yes!
Misreading where something would be. Gonna go down, but that's okay. He was hunting anyway. And okay, well, you get 3. And they're looking a little bit more solid here. I thought this might have been the round over there where Forsaken creates that extra angle, but then Jinboom with a nice 2K. May TP's over.
Middle fingering you. What did
That's
you do?
beautiful. Great job creating that extra angle.
Okay, they need to think about this B setup and what they want to do. 7-3
I mean,
Trace.
very
This
strong
is EDG's
game,
pick.
and he's doing his job as a duelist. We see him everywhere. He takes some first blood. He takes some information. He baits some shot. He's really, really important right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we had that head-to-head between him and Kang, because that really is where the story is here. And a lot of that is because Kang has been losing pretty consistently in that head-to-head between him and Kai. And that's just not a great way for this to be unfolding for an EDG that are trying to reclaim their former glory. Now, Kang taking a very advanced position in B main. Do they know to check for him? They do, but still only going to be good for 1. Instantly traded out. Now again, duelist offline, not able to back away. But that will call the rotations from EDG. Now they know that there is a bit of presence over towards B, and ZJC with the kill onto Fung Fung is massive. That's the lurk.
If Liquid wins champs with Nats playing like he did in Toronto, do you think he'd be in the top 10 out?
Yeah, if they won champs, yeah.
Shadows.
Sees nade. Hatman unable to get the draw out here fast enough.
Bro, go. My 2 players are never in the right spot.
And in the end, I mean, it was just okay.
Like to see the dimension.
No real damage down. Forsaken
And they're also trolling.
Things quickly falling apart. Alex not going to be satisfied with this one at all. As well, something I don't think you try to do anything here other than hold on to the gun.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Just this time, DFM starting to get their heads on straight a bit, kind of anticipating these aggressive plays that PRX is trying to pull out.
DFM is winning
It's gonna be
Pacific.
3 in a row.
I just think,
potentially
well, this is the thing, right?
flawless
Like,
fashion,
eventually someone's
tucking
going
in
to
the
come up with a
corner.
good plan for you. Yes!
We'll be able to find Jinbung.
Bro, he's on 4 kills, and like 3 of them have been
Still on.
completely meaningless.
A couple of them, plenty of money too. Sass the only one who's kind of in the bin, so he's going to stick and spawn.
Saving should get minus points. I'd have to cost the left players at like
Can they get there in time?
0. They'd be 0
really nice
cost the
job
left
doing
players
it here.
apart from
The
Sato.
prospect of getting rid of the operator
Saving
certainly
was
is
minus
worth
points.
giving him the dimensional drift, given that the economy is just going to be in a very shaky position, but it looks like they won't be able to find him. But this gap now very much getting shortened from 6-1 to now 6-4. Just That great start.
Why?
I mean, season
Doesn't have his
8
gun
doesn't
up.
really get any value. I think the nade ends up going a lot deeper. So even with the players that had gotten tethered.
Oh, Lev save as soon as you get a kill against Lev, they save.
Yeah, and the way that Akame gets ahead of that too, and gets his aim steady just as the flash is hitting. Very impressive stuff. Tons of ults.
Would have been a high value flick, but
somebody? Anybody?
Anyone to break the door? Let me in. Well.
Oh, that's my MVP. That's your MVP. That's the guy I picked on my team.
He's going to continue to try to play around B main. It's his favorite spot. As now they're looking for the entry. Showstopper going to be lobbed in, but Akame already taken down as Pac-Man scoops the kill. Some up shots flying. Might fall across. And PRX is going to be rerouted. May forward here onto the site. Spike now being brought around.
Time to jump.
Something just waiting for an opportunity to try to swing out of stairs. May marked, but Chien at drop, finding the headshot.
They're actually kind of getting fucked here. It's like DFM are playing like at a pace that.
Safety, the spike now being planted. Rewrap coming through, and Jing, none the wiser, dead. Desperately trying to throw out the blast pack, but Jinbung still takes him down. Something
nice
punish on that.
That's 5 kills. That's no minus.
Drift here into the round. Gonna have to go for the exit. Chien somehow comes up with that kill.
Can someone give him some help? These teammates that you've all picked are shit. My boy, something. Surrounded by clowns.
Now they're starting to get really nice reads, starting to be a little bit more patient with some of this util.
I mean,
I don't know how in the world GN wins that one, but Forsaken looked so hot at the start of this map. Thought he might just take this over.
What's going on? DFM, actually.
From Jinbung. May steady as always, but GN
this is what happens, right?
was really impactful.
So they kept doing these B hits. They kept spamming just these straight B exits because PRX do a lot of this.
Along with the dimensional
right, so this B side is often pretty free.
May's actually got the
so they've just been spamming it. And what happens is when you get something that's like, oh, they just keep doing the same thing and it works for them, it forces you to then completely change your plan, right? And then when you've changed your plan to adapt to them, then it becomes a bit harder for you. Right? These are the rounds I actually think DFM. I don't like this round from them, right? Where they've gone for this kind of like more standard, let's say, type of round.
Together as that
I don't think this is really the way.
Hoping that maybe DFM will say, we've gotten this one to go. Maybe we can dip back into that well, but...
13-1 against Laser on Lux, what happened? Look, teams can just play well sometimes, and they can play shit.
They're expecting C off that smoke.
You know? Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. I mean, that was just a very strange game in general.
Forsaken.
Buddy, what are you doing? Buddy, what is the thought?
There's nobody else here. He's setting up no one other than himself. And it's just too many people on the opposite side. He ends up dying.
That's just shit.
Finished off.
I mean, that's shit from everyone.
Jen realizing, I think I headshot him. Just goes back
also, probably PRX, as we've seen in this round.
Something able to find one. Drop coming in, and okay, the timing there from Devi. Looking excellent. To try to bail him out. Diffuse being stuck to half the swing, coming in, and find something.
Well, 6-1 to 6-6. That's pretty good. For your boys, DFM. What are we here? 7-5? Also in the half? Oh, we're about to start. Perfect. The timing on these two games,
great. Yourself, or are you actually playing a game? Does it a team game?
Yeah.
2 people.
Fun fact, Valorant is a team game. Who would have known?
How was the Loud Love game?
Second half now upon us.
It was pretty fun, a bit scrappy, but like the duelists were kind of popping off. Sato in particular was going kind of insane.
Boon for them, but mentioned how Martin had slow performances on the deadlock in the past. Now he moved over onto the defender side. Can he continue to garner results? Shots being fired in onto this wall, so that'll give away the game, or at least potentially, right? They've shot the wall. Do they opt to commit to this? They've still got so much time. They've baited out the sound sensor, so now they don't have to worry about that. They've baited out the net as well. Beautiful patient play. The one-way doesn't get the results that they were hoping for, so EDG just overrun the site. Now Martin's still here, good for the first, but will get shut down by Smoggy. And only 2 players left for this retake, funneling in together. We're going to have to try and play off of one another, but with so much to deal with, the cam having spotted out Fung Fung, I don't think it spotted Lurking, so Paranoia to come through to shut down that Jenny position. Lurking gets 2, Fung Fung gets 1 for himself. Now it's nobody versus Fung Fung, but it's just a tickle required, and of course nobody, 1 stray.
The way that they play,
That was ugly.
they're able to sort of make some, you know, past those first 4 rounds, start making some much better reads in the macro game. But this is a big pistol. If DFM can win this, maybe you start to believe.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath.
See, is that difference in connotation? Say PRX win the pistol. We say PRX should win the pistol.
Decoy.
Patman. Tag down to 32. Prowler just chasing May away. Quick take of the site here. Plant not yet coming in as Haunt gonna have to be cleared out.
Spike planted.
Frenzy around the corner from Jing.
No flash, except for the Paranoia to get around this corner.
Paint Shell sees nade out over towards drop. Boombot gonna be cleared, and that forces them all
Usually
pretty
not
much.
troll. They're all gonna come through
every
the
single
stairs.
player now down through stairs. Haven't tried to play off the back of the clone. Loses his life, but Jing now pushing forward, finding 2 with that frenzy. Goes for the reload. Devi has the follow-up with the Sheriff. So another pistol win. 2-0 in that regard here on Lotus. PRX regain the lead.
Right, something. We
kind
can
of
get
a
to 10.
gamble
How about you,
from
Forsaken? How
DFM
about
at
you
the start of
fucking
this
get to
round.
10,
Not
huh? Huh?
doing much to A other than just having May there to just kind of take a check. And he has to TP out immediately because of the just pressure that PRX is able to create, and then that double stack at A top, the util to confirm, you know, just makes it so DFM knows if they swing that corner, they're in a world of trouble. I think the only thing you go back and maybe criticize DFM for is not throwing the Paranoia to try to clear A top, but PRX is just going to storm their way forward.
Pretty heavy investment. Oh, it's all
Nice. Nice, boy.
That's a hell of a readjust.
No, no,
down
you
to
live.
21.
You live and kill.
Nade lob forward should be Sestedia. Just can't escape from it. May now potentially about to be timing. That's something.
Nice. Nice.
Realizing fast enough, gets the kill.
My
PRX
boy's
looking
back.
To make this a flawless, and this smoke is going to do absolutely nothing to dissuade them.
No. Should be able to feed this over to Jing as well. Get him closer to the showstopper. And let's see what GN and Jinboong want to do. I mean, suspect they want to die to the spike. Will PRX allow it? GN in particular. He's out in Narnia. I mean, he could kill Forsaken.
Forsaken's at 21. If he gets this, which he's about to maybe have a timing for it. Oh boy. Goodbye. Shot to the back of the head. Devi pushing forward. Potentially at risk, but okay. Steadies for the headshot. Jinboong gonna try to find some
Yes,
value,
something.
but
Yes, son.
wise to it. Gets himself 3 here in the round. PRX close out the anti-eco.
Right, Forsaken.
Stretch
Wake
the
up.
lead once again by 2
Wake
rounds.
up.
Okay, well, you're going to have a fearsome bonus coming up for PRX. Going to have a lot of rifles coming into this. Oh my god, that second shot. Poor Sasti just laughing, he knows. Nothing he can do there.
I'm in danger.
You're comparing my boy Sess to Ralph Wiggum. I'm just fighting words.
Sees nade, nothing there. Outlaw for Devi. You have to read that this is in play. You
2
have to
light
know.
shields.
Yeah. Should be highly suspected.
Creeping around. Jing making some noise here. Maybe trying to play him in, get some info with the boom bot. Spot out. Oh,
Nice.
Forsaken.
That's 10 for Forsaken.
Plays
Let's
off
go.
the
That's a
door.
point.
Right as that distraction comes through. Great little multi-layer trap.
They're so good at setting that up. It's tough for DFM on this defender side. Out that extra layer of smokes, you're running that double duelist. Now you're trying to set up the high-low.
And, well, it's going to be good for one.
Let's go. Let's go.
Takes them both down, breaks the setup.
Come on. It's all coming up.
PRX
It's all coming up, TMV.
conversion. And the save is already
go
going
and
to have
save
to be made.
DFM.
Spike
Fucking
planted.
hell.
We got some time. This PRX, see how badly they want to go on the hunt here.
For sure.
Martin Kluns.
Yeah, that's, again, a bit of a misread on the situation. If you're only expecting 1 or 2 there, you know there's at least 3.
They're gonna let them save.
You do not have any initiator utility. So maybe you can try to find 2 duels, 2 1v1s. Unfortunately, he has to cross his own smoke because he cannot stay in place for too long, and Martin is here to welcome him on the other side, right? It's a very easy pick for Martin, obviously, and they will manage to take this round.
EDG now at least have a buy on board. They've got 2 ultimates available, so a lot to work with into this one to maybe even out that scoreline once again. And it's Kai versus Kang. A tale as old as time, at least on this map. But this time around, no one losing their life early or unnecessarily. I do like how we're seeing the Neons get played on this map, and it's really just kind of a bit of a bait play. Making a bit of noise over towards A, trying to get an early shot, and then we decide what we're doing. And for now, it looks like it will be the push over towards this B site, but the deadlock utility again slowing them down hugely. A shot through the cage will garner the kill onto Kang, but it is traded out.
Some kind of set play here for something after Forsaken takes space is what it feels like. Maybe just might be able to kind of bully his way through here.
Well, leading the way, but how come he's able to go ahead and get the shots around it? Finds a kill there, looks to try to hold this down, but Forsaken fights back.
Now Forsaken ace.
May arriving at drop, just the classic in hand. As it's GM for the moment here with the hero rifle.
Forsaken 4K.
From Cess to find some value, to find a kill, but
can I increase the volume?
to end up getting taken out of the equation here pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Getting now ready for the entry. Jinbung gonna try to see if he can recreate some of that magic there at upper once again, but it's gonna be Devi out from main.
Just a little bit overeager. And you did scoop up a rifle for May.
I mean,
it's a good use. It's gonna be tough.
Spotted one,
oh,
Jien.
Why are we
nice
changing
shot.
where we're looking?
As Paranoia
Forced out Razor.
locked in Jien, finding a second kill, giving May an opportunity. Flashes in over the top, looks for the peak, finds
oh my heavens.
And oh my goodness, the transfer! May continuing to be absolutely electric.
Clutch.
Rallies back.
Holy
right when the
shit.
team
I mean, I
needs him
don't
to
know
get
what
the Red
Paman's
Bull
doing. That's a
clutch.
4v2 you should never lose. That's a 4v2 where they're considering saving.
When he's on, I mean, he's one of the best players on the planet.
It's just another beast. Whole other beast.
I don't even understand sometimes. I'm just like, they're going to swing right off contact. He's dead. Nope. Great Paranoia. Allows GN to get 2 there. Gives May the opportunity. 22 HP. 1, 2.
Oh, nice.
That is something else.
Juicy, thanks for the 24 months. It's your birthday.
2-year subs and my birthday smiles.
The 19th of July.
Could very well be an op in May's
Must be
hands.
nice to have a birthday when it's summer.
That's okay, TP4 dimensional drift.
Well, then again, it depends where you live, I suppose. Summer might be unbearable in some places. Also, you might be in the southern hemisphere, it might be winter.
He finds a transfer of his own, something at the same time. Just gets in on top of the
It's
man.
nice to have a birthday in
With a
summer
Oh,
if you're
See
British.
that one on the replay.
When it's my birthday, it's fucking dark at 4 p.m.
Probably just going to be the save already.
Yeah. Just trying to hold
Always
up the top
cloudy and rainy. I live on the equator. Okay, probably not
for the
the
side of
best
I would
time.
like to have a little bit more damage into this round at least.
Then
to try to
again,
stop
if you live on the
this
equator,
economy from ballooning up for PRX, but it's just nothing more to be done. So
Are
I
the
have to just
seasons
sit
that
back and
different?
allow for them to hit 10.
I am very curious to see what happened with those
birthday's in
Euros.
November.
That had to be something bizarre.
I mean, I think we can take a guess.
Yeah, no.
I think something just exited.
Yeah.
Flash, he exited, he shorted.
Shorted him, yeah. Well, spike goes off. Let's see if DFM can study themselves a little bit more.
I prefer a winter birthday. The thing is, though, mine's in like,
hero
you know, mid to late November.
It's been all PRX.
Like, it's not that cold.
You're gonna have to figure out
I
some
mean,
better answers.
some of you will say think that this is incredibly cold, but you know, it'll be like,
just crunch play there. GN
I don't know, 7 degrees.
I mean, the util usage just better.
Oh, he just caught him.
Oh, yeah.
Caught him rotating out with
7 degrees.
Yep.
Take my gun, take my gun.
Rainy.
Get out of there. Now Jing's got a judge.
You know, just kind of like.
Do have a showstopper for Akame. See what they want to do. They can catch him on this B hit.
Jing with the judge, getting ready to go, pressing forward. It's up and over the top.
I do love. I mean, there's the
Right
change
there,
up that
in
they
the
have
face
with
of
this
Seth's
judge play.
Akame.
It gives them so
Narrowly
much
able to
on some of
survive,
these
but
maps.
with 29 HP,
Oh my
you are
God.
much less likely to try to go for a showstopper. And well, Forsaken just doesn't even give him the opportunity anymore.
Let's go,
Cleans
Forsaken.
up
Get to
3.
15. Get to 15.
PRX.
Get to 15. What's he on?
Now up to 11. DFM needing to try to shift this.
14.
into
They're
gear.
both on
Critical
14. I
ultimates
need you
available
both to get
them.
1. I need 1 from both
Looks
of you.
like their last timeout call will be made.
I mean, the second half is kind of been.
versus the world.
bit of a stomp.
Beautiful shot from Martin.
That's the thing. I think
Then
DFM had a
Liverpool
good plan
came
on their
out
attack
and
side, to be fair.
trapped Kang. Now EDG
Not so
are in
much
some serious trouble. They've been
their defense side.
separated
But
from
again,
their
it's
teammate.
tough. And again, I like PRX that like they haven't bought a judge. They have money to buy rifles. They buy a judge anyway. Change it up.
This exec, they'll start
think it
making their
just
way
works
in
so well
towards
for
the
them.
site. A reposition, teleport.
Like, it's one of those
from,
things that you see teams do
Smoggy
on
means
Bind
that
a
they
lot,
now have
right? Where they
full
buy a
control of
judge
the
when they
site,
could,
every angle covered,
you know,
the
maybe buy
spike
something
has
else.
been planted.
It's like,
Finally,
why not?
the rotation to
Why
come
not
through
just throw in
from
something
Kai,
a
and
bit
being a
different?
Neon means he has all the time in the world. Martin, the annihilation
That's the
doesn't
die,
connect, but his shot certainly will. But despite that,
1v1.
it's looking like a little bit of cleanup. 1 versus 1 now. As we even things out,
Not
Kai
bad,
gets a
huh?
great shot with that operator, but it's going to take so much more.
Oh,
Chichu
Kai's
fires
just
some
fucking
shots
had his
to
pants
bait it
down.
out.
Number 9. Get your pants back on, son. You do know that the UK is secretly non-metric. I mean, it's not a secret. We fucking have pints and miles.
Bit more
We
discipline
also
here
use
for
Celsius.
DFM.
It's a PUBG. Like pub gang?
Yeah, sure.
Group of guys you go out to the bar with.
Pub Gert.
That's all I can think of. Well, Forsaken is immediately in behind enemy lines. Akame, however, finding something. Showstopper,
Yeah,
however,
don't let him
now gonna
pop
be
that
shut
off. Right,
down.
yes, there we go.
Choosing to strike then and there. GN.
Right, okay. We got 2 points for my boy Forsaken.
Door. Prowler looking for the punish. They're able to find it.
go.
Forsaken again, just catching them right before that.
That's
util
not
can
that's
come
not
through.
great, but again, you don't need to be that aggro there, I think.
They're just waiting here.
Like, I think
Should be a
together
full
you've got to come
rotation
back
from
here and like
PRX.
re-clear this. Like, get this guy up here, like re-clear the site.
Vi's gonna stick around with that op. I think you're kind of aware of it. Can't really peek that corner.
I just need something to
He's
get
gonna
a
lose a
kill.
player for free. So you have to rely on that Vice util.
We wait in
Jin's
stones.
gotta
I mean,
play
some
his
people
life.
do. I do,
They can get the information, get the read,
but other
get
people use
around to
killer
the other
cam.
side.
30 seconds left.
We'll know here very shortly. Yep, while tripped, players on the move, but post plant.
Did they get fade out with this?
Up. Nightfall should be in play.
You got your ult. I mean, you have
He
to
does
pop
have
your
the
ult.
mental
here.
drift. Might as well just rip it.
Not planted from Mounds, so Devi
You got these 2 to clear this,
forward here.
and you go through waterfall. No, just all come this way.
Just trying to get into position now as there you go. Dimensional drift coming through. Push forward should have gotten the spot on the Forsaken.
Face your fear.
As well, it did.
Last player standing.
He tried to just skirt around the side of that smoke, never actually really identified him. As C's going to be thrown down, Haunt getting the reveal. Cess once again needing to deliver a clutch. But the time is just not going to be there.
A Forsaken 4K, let's go.
On a 45-degree hour.
Let's fucking go.
For that matter, it's going to be a 4K from Forsaken.
Let's go.
The op and map point here for PRX on their choice.
Now I just need something to get a kill.
Absolutely, another decent start, but the showstopper.
That's my IGO.
He had no idea where Forsaken was. He just gambled that Forsaken was maybe back in spawn or something, and he had enough time to get away with it. Yeah, that miss on the spot, on the position of Forsaken. Maybe he thought he had already bumped into the box or something. Not exactly sure what happened there. GN as a judge, Guardian for Cess. Oh no.
Looking for, yep, the haunt crunch. And, well, GN.
Not sure about that one, Chief.
Forsaken just continues to love playing around B main. He's not really going necessarily where they had anticipated. Swing out, Divide getting a spot, but Akame getting the kill. Jin now finding another as Patman's going to be struck down
should
this round
surely get
very
one from
quickly.
this spot.
It's gotten out of control. Something in around the back is Jing. Okay. They're wrangling
go. That's
it.
15.
It's Jin. Where does the TP to? Forward in the tree. Blast packs from Jing. Bounces forward as Showstopper to try to flush him out, and he is absolutely dead to rights. May now needing to do it all. Finds the kill. Spike planted. 33 health versus 45. Flashes his way into the corner. The swing out, and Jing just immediately finds the kill.
Well, GG. We'll take that. Honestly, I'll take that. That's about as good as it could have gone. That's good points right there. That's good points for my players right there.
High-low setup, waiting for that swing,
Forsaken
waiting for
gets
the perfect
2,
timing. Trace
3,
with
4,
another
5,
round,
5
bring themselves
points.
to map
Something
points.
gets
And
2.
this time the Sentinel duo really stands strong.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. No, something gets 3. Sorry, 3 points.
They're mapping the first one of this BO3. You said it. They almost never win against EDG, and now could be the time to at least put the first stone in for the wall.
Nice! Let's go!
Ooh, EDG definitely starting to feel it here. Bearing in mind, of course, they've, you know, we spoke about this a bit earlier, struggled a bit in the beginning of the year, but we're starting to look back in form. This would be a terrible way for them to backslide. It is, of course, just the first map of the series.
If I'm not beating the May and Friends allegations.
And you know what? The buy not nearly as bad as I thought it might have been.
Okay,
Sure,
EDG
got a Bucky,
down
but
4
he's also
rounds.
a Neon, you know, and he's also got Overdrive. So there's still a lot of potential
Frost
here.
top 17.
Quite far from any other ultimates, unfortunately.
OP.
Trace have so many online.
Was
They have
gifted a
all
sub
the
actually
stored
by
potential
Jock342. Why the fuck am I
world
reading
at
out
their
your name?
fingertips. I'm just not
Even
sure
Martin.
Because it came up. But thank you,
Even
Jock.
Martin is close to his right. Only 2 points.
Yeah.
We know he can get it.
Well, it's gonna kick off with a death.
Something's been cooking from what
just
we've been
shut
watching.
down
Here we
entirely.
go.
Fung to get another
5v3.
as well. That Overdrive was shut down almost instantly, and now with only 3 players left, Smoggy keeping it somehow contested. Chichu takes a ton of damage, but it was then the tail end of the Hunter's Fury, so he's not going to get taken out, but the information is gone, and the last 2
my
players
Omen
now
can see that
alive.
that's clear,
they have
bro.
an inkling that there's someone coming in from main, so the smoke to kind of cover that a little bit, but a counter Overdrive will finally be committed into this. Kai trying to draw their attention. Oh, that's a beautiful fast lane to cover a potential push. Doesn't opt for it, but they don't know that. The smoke coming through, the tap from Lurking. Kai gets the first kill. Smog gonna get 2, spamming, tries to get this final kill, but it's stuck. It's stuck. He's trying to push through the
There's
smoke,
no
but
way
he
you
doesn't
just lost
know.
like that, man.
He has no idea, and he will get shut down. Tracy.
Oh, what a way to lose. Okay, I'm gonna watch the rest of this Lev Loud game. No, not what I wanted to do.
Hacking side of things with that Omen fix still. More so, I would argue. Yeah, already quick teleport up for the early peak on top of Raptor. Or Belt, rather.
Dash already out. Birdie pushing the pace. No real desire to slow down. Swings into 2. Perhaps a bit ill-advised. But honestly, it's worked so well. Why change it now? They have to take a step back, though.
Yeah, it's really awkward, especially with that harbor wall coming in as a second layer of defense. from Leviathan. They're just completely pushed back. They don't even have the space in front of 410. And now Loud, without a dash to get themselves into sight, they're going to call Pancata back into the rest of the team and try to brute force in.
The 3. Ooh. Or Okeanos is one of them.
One enemy remaining.
This defensive hold has been exceptional. Although Pancata gets his 2.
Not without taking a good lick before.
Yeah, it's never secure. It's never as safe as it should be.
Okay. That one pistol, I mean, I knew that this game ends up being close, and if they lost pistol, it wouldn't have been close.
So find here, especially if you're calm, looking for shock darts, things of this nature. Molly's... Oh, he's just headshotting, huh?
Right. Armor, what armor?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No.
I mean, you'll take that 1-for-1 trade. Again, no jet makes executing a little tougher, although this is the benefit of having the Omen there.
Yeah.
With so many of the Viper walls and smokes and whatnot, you can give yourself little pockets to teleport into, especially top yellow, if you're moving up to 410, things like this. It's actually crazy how quickly you can accelerate into a site with a single or sometimes even double teleports into A. You can get real freaky with it, going back rafters when it's unexpected.
And Lucia showed proficiency in that in the first half, but with Robbie falling, this attack round for Loud gets notably more difficult.
Yeah, Lucio now becomes a mid-lurk instead of being part of the exec. With Tex falling, though, it is a green light. No utility to watch for this guy.
Pancata has been so good.
So just a very ranked-ish round, I would say, this one.
And that's a window found.
Yeah, they've got 40 seconds. Lucio has the opportunity. There's a knife in his hand.
Terrible timing up from Lucio, and King's there to punish.
And now the whole team is ready to slide back over and preempt the B-site plant.
30 seconds left.
But they're not ahead of it. They're not really rotating back B like I thought they would be. In fact, they're more concerned about this mid-fight.
Dude, there's another knife out!
What on earth are we doing?
Sean Gare's in shambles!
It's Khanzine tapping the spike. 13 seconds left. They've got to commit to this. He's baiting out the swing. He's daring him to fight him.
Well, that was a shit round, wasn't it?
And last round, he still got a kill with it.
Ton of value so far
running
up.
around.
Do they expect him there? This is such a dangerous cross, so really nice discipline out from Birdie to get 2. On top. And
What?
Drone cleared.
They win this game 13-11, by the way.
That's a 1v2, and he gets away. This would be heartbreak. Pancata choosing to pop the pit. And all of a sudden, this threat gets so much more real, so much more dangerous. Can Pancata do it again? A 1v3, a tap from Calm. And it's bait. It's just a game. The little ones come through and
just calling this
and be long. Clears a dart for him. Just barely missing that shot. Oh, Sato sticking around.
Oh my glue fest. What is going on in this game?
Them out any and leaving King isolated.
Spittle try to help, but the spike goes down. And now the Reckoning, they're going to try to flood him behind this. They're going to try to push the pace.
Here we go.
And Kata's now down. Calm pops the ult. Looking for another one, but Robbie gets 3. Trying to play on the other side of this. What can King and Calm do? They've been on this roster for such a long time. They've been through the good, they've been through the bad. And so far, this looks pretty good. It's going to have to be heroics from Robbie. 6 bullets left. King has gotten it halfway, 3/4. Might carry it the whole way down, has to pull off. So overstaying.
And remember,
the inexperience comes out, and King's able to settle.
Our guns, they actually give up what little nay.
He is alone here.
Thing is, he gets cooked if Lucio keeps creeping.
That's what I'm saying.
On belt.
He's got to be careful. The first time around down.
And now they're
right.
Sato is still playing aggressive, but now he's got the whole squad backing him up.
Tries to tuck, find cover in the smoke, and does. Birdie with the blades. Meanwhile,
strange way for that round to go.
Really no.
And Loud Spike hasn't left spawn. It's all the way.
What the fuck?
He's gonna TP into their spawn.
Oh yeah, we're going all the way back.
Okay, so they have essentially split the map in half.
But Doug, Leviathan have fully pushed forward into A. We are flipping sides of the map now.
And they don't really know.
And Loud Spike hasn't left spawn. It's all the way back. It could get pinched back there with an operator looking at it.
They're wrapping, but they're wrapping the wrong side. Everyone is still there. Ace. As the wall goes down, you see a couple of members there. Sato trying to find some high ground, trying to...
Once again, it's a 2-on-3 A-site exec go.
Does Robbie ult? Do they just contact through?
Gambling, the ankles broken. Now the post plant, ultimates to play with. The first wave is going to be the lockdown just to stall out the first 10 seconds of this post plant. But after that, Loud are going to have to fight. Wait a second.
Robbie has to be careful. The
It's
lockdown,
time to use it.
The lockdown that you mentioned, he's holding on to it.
We gotta
Second
go.
guessing. Third guessing. Now this kills everything. Kalanzine falls. Trying to push forward. 45 HP. Clears out one.
What a fucking crazy game.
Nothing.
What a strange round.
Pockets allowed now. Pretty low to one yellow back.
Seemed like the
Team that seem with Robbie BK are all
Off
about
the timeout, they
opening
tried to
gambits,
go
taking
mid.
early fights. Luke Show getting active with it.
Comms drone did not see the people up two.
And didn't tag them either with a shock dart. That could have been
Why can't
big
we just
damage.
use a one omen
And
spell?
so he has no idea. He does have a little bit of help though, no. And his
think that's the less
position, and
obvious.
well, those are steady
Did
hands.
they lose 4 in a row here, Lev?
There's still a pit on this side of the map too, Doug.
Yeah. Not really sure how that kill came through. The pit's now down, but that actually...
So Lev lose
You know,
4 in a
just
row to lose this shit.
early
Holy
offense,
fuck,
too.
that's
Like,
rough.
they're going to be the ones to jump
On the
out
first
to the
half,
early
they kept
lead.
losing to this aggro.
It's an early op angle too. Now they know, but Luke Show again aggressive. TP's up top and is there to welcome.
But it's all the trades that come after.
Last player. Bomb grenade.
Holy shit, he's going.
Eats that for the first time ever.
Cover going out.
Cascade out, a deep smoke. Big guy. That's enough. You're up real far. How fast is he? Not fast enough.
This time seen actually hold on.
Temporary.
Put this guy in Yoru,
comes
I
the
swear.
hit.
Put this guy in Yoru because he just
Second set
takes
of
some
controller
incredibly
utility comes
stupid
through.
plays that you can't get away with on Jet.
Do loud double down.
Okay, the next cycle with Lev stacking here.
Yeah, and it's not even just Okeanos. Calm is here too. Calm's ult could provide problems.
Oh yeah.
And that might be the case.
30 seconds left.
They
But
caught
it's-
Lev slightly moving away though.
Yeah, they don't invest anything, and instead, King dies.
He's nice from Luxor.
Text from backside. Now the reckoning is in play. Okeanos gets two.
But look at Luke Show. Luke Show TP'd up into kitchen. No one's ready for him. His position is the round winner.
Text left in a 1v2.
What a play by Luke
Handle it.
Have one.
World getting. But Loud have avoided that early in this round. Again, it's an early
beast whip.
teleport from Luke Show with a shorty in hand to scale past his own smoke.
No.
And they're just overwhelming. They're
Text, the
swarming.
timing is bad for him there. He's trying to
Remember,
pop a
Fear for
nano.
Lev, they didn't have much of a buy. Robbie almost gets caught. He's up so far. And now they realize it. They realize exactly where he is. Oki's able to get one with the classic sure. You do it. You flirt with this. They're going back mid.
Oh, they want to blow it up. They see a weakness and they're looking to exploit it. Luke Show already on top of tube.
How much can he find? Tex playing on the other side. That's Tex down.
And he's
You can see
already
that some
up
of
in
these
the
teams
kitchen. I
just
mean, the
don't
middle of the
know
map
how
is
to play
blown up.
against
How
his
do you
own
rotate as Loud? King has to hold his ground.
And he does so far so well. A 4v4 here. As Robbie's gonna fall, Okeanos getting another one. A
Spike
little bit
down.
of
How
utility.
did they
Dump
win
down,
this
and the
one?
spike is
Or
in such an
How
awkward
did they lose
spot.
this one? Probably
Beautifully
again, Luke
navigated,
Show.
but now Luke Show is wrapping around onto the side of King. Takes him down, another from Pancata.
It's a death by 1,000 cuts. Just when it seemed like they had control, it's all lost. Loud now with the advantage. The spike just now scooped up, and timing is so brutal. Will Pancata know? Nipping at his heels is Okeanos. And he's patient with it.
Why are you
So
patient,
much
though?
discipline as the spike goes down, the kill comes through. Now a 2v2. Still so much time left to play them out. The op not going to connect. Kalanzine is there on the swing. He punishes the youngster. Kalanzine gets them both. The series goes the way of Loud.
Tough loss for Lev. And look at that, man. My timing
Worth noting
today
as well that
is
it's the map
unbelievable.
that Jinbung had a monstrous performance in his own right.
Yeah, look at the Omen there. Kind of cooked them a lot in both halves.
May there, under pressure. Tripwire didn't get cleared though, so got a little bit of info. Are they just going to use that quick pivot towards C?
They're coming in English.
Mike was down.
But apparently sometimes it gets a bit hectic. Okay,
drone.
PaperX still
Recon
playing
was
their
sent out
comp.
early.
DFM playing the Fnatic comp.
It's a slow creep over in that direction. Just checking for a push out from Garage.
For some
This is a
reason they
great read.
heavy think this is an A, even though they've
Seems like
pushed down A
DFM
short
really
and can see that no one's there.
Understands this map a little bit better, but they weren't able to get a pistol on Lotus. Can they do it this time?
Revealing area.
And this is fast from PaperX. Thought for a minute they might just try to get in on the plant and try to prevent it. Jinbung gonna be the one. Put the spike down.
We're gonna have to give this a little bit more time because a lot of this is gonna be contingent on Forsaken here with his flank. Like you mentioned though, that tripwire never gotten cleared out. Well, pot shots into the back. It's Forsaken. Spotting out Cess, who's just gonna be sending the drone to Vi, able to find Alchemy at the same time. First kill to be found now. Patman getting involved. GN dead. Devi just massacring them. Cess
Holy
now last one
Devi.
standing, and he's just been trying to contend with this waylay the entire time while the team.
So
dies
every
over on the
pistol going
site.
PaperX's way.
Flawless pistol, PaperX. 3-0 in that regard. Once again, with a very great start here to the map.
Yeah, don't like this pistol post plant for DFM. You offered up way too many 1v1s.
Just plays off the Prowler.
Okay, just played off the Prowler. That's a little unfortunate. Not sure why you're pushing forward there.
Oh.
That's just disgusting. And it makes it a little too easy. But some bad reactions there as well. I think just turning all of your attention away from the site to try to deal with Forsaken as the waylay kind of opened that up for Devi. You know, PaperX is in full confidence mode right now. They're just going to come at you. And they do not miss. They are the kings. And there's that Vice Wall and the Thorns right at the front of the site here.
The full B hit.
A B hit. Gonna be tricky.
Thorns try to slow them up. Patman, ADS in. Gen dead. Patman reading the TP to backside incredibly well as well. Forsaken not liking what he sees.
Forsaken slowing down his teammate.
Back out towards safety. Patman looking for a target and will just be able to mow down a
Saying let me
third.
get the kills.
2-0, not flawless, but it's only Devi. That ends up getting picked apart. Everything going to be carried forward here for PaperX as they will once again look to convert a bonus, which would be the third one of the series if they can do it.
Yeah, that would be pretty brutal. Just a good read here. This is a great read from Patman. I didn't even heard the TP, not sure.
Sorry, Pat. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go.
And yeah, I mean the speed and aggression that DFM has to deal with right now is tricky to say the least. It's a tough comp to go against.
Oh my God! Well, May just getting giga unlucky. Basically 2 rounds in a row. And I think for DFM,
no.
you might already have to start assessing a save. Jinbung looking to try to get the catch there, but this is just a fantastic
Sad.
way to start if you're PaperX.
Oh yeah.
This is the map they
Better
won
than that.
13-1 DFM?
And you're just walking into a trap if you go through this door.
Breaking this is going to prove to be difficult. This is spot on the 1. Jian, it's 1 kill, gets out. Forsaken, forced away. Sees, looking for the grab. As oh my God, Jian somehow steadies that. And they're right into this round.
What in the world was that?
I don't know, but Jian just went absolutely crazy to pick up that 3K.
That is absolutely bananas.
Spike now picked up here. Says starting to walk his way forward. The question is, does he swing in to Garage or go to the B site? Looks like it's going to be the latter.
Gonna go to B. That's a bit unlucky for something because I like
That
this
is-
play by him. You know, he's so far away from where you would expect.
What a play. Completely changes the dynamic of this round. Seth's gonna plant for back sight. GN being tucked into that corner. Feel like you've got some safety. Gonna have to take a pause there. Something to wait out the recon. Still might catch a timing here on the Cess.
Thing is, if
Depends.
Cess dies, then it's very
himself
tough
into
for
backside.
yeah.
Gian still a little ways away, trying to watch in case that repinch through C comes in. Shots now starting to fly. He's going to start inching forward here to try to reinforce the position. Headshot found onto one. Something with everything to do, getting whittled away.
Oh, come on, you got to get that kill, son.
Cess and Gian.
Okay, Gian just winning them around, but they had no business.
Very good damage here from PRX, but that absolutely should have been a lock on a conversion.
Oh, this TP. Let's see if we can see this from Gian's perspective.
It's a 2v5.
Wow, that TP. Just Patman not ready at all. Again,
Forsaken has whiffed some of these kills, but he should get.
That is a game changer. I don't know where that magic comes from.
It's all light shields. There is an elbow.
Is it nice to have if you're DFM? Deep shock dart there to clear any of that Vice util. It's actually over on the side. TP being set up.
Being over the top, doesn't win out
the fight. I mean, they technically didn't lose a gun there.
Divine out collecting the weapon, swinging out. The shot's going to be
They get something ahead of the trip by using a Prowler.
Something is so far forward. We'll jump back away. Forsaken on the peak, clears the camp, finds the timing right before the refract
Again, you've
expires.
always got to be ready. Eyes got to be everywhere.
You have to be so careful about Forsaken.
Saturate into the corner, but May just has the headshot.
What, but why? I mean, I guess Device covering.
Cheeky little shutdown.
That has got them the right read, though.
Flash over the top just to try to see what kind of reaction he can get. Shots now flying, something there, covering. It's May. Continuing to fight back, brings it into a 2v2. Coach getting ready to come through. Gian working his way forward into the garage.
30 seconds left.
As a gate crash goes in towards back sight. Something has he spotted it.
Last player.
Wow. Gian swings the corner. Patman dead. Something now wanting to try to clear this out. Might just be able to find the timing. The paranoia is going to be sent. Gets the shot through.
That's the plan.
Flash over the top. The fake out on the TP, trying to maybe bait some of these shots out of the outlaw, but something plays it wisely.
Let's go, something. Let's fucking go.
Manages to
get those kills, son.
Over the line here in round 4.
Yeah, it's just these early advantages
again,
that
it's
is able
very
to find
scrappy rounds.
With the way that Forsaken's been playing that waylay, it's so frustrating. You just
the
never
outlaw.
know where he's going to show
Why
up
would you
because
keep
he
the
has
outlaw?
that
What the fuck is he
comfort
doing?
of being able to use the refract to get
He
out.
does realize that he can just pass
Just
the gun
pushing
over,
some
right?
angle every
And
time
it's
you're
cheaper.
trying to figure it out, and you
It's just saving
guess wrong,
500
and Seth's
credits.
Just like what?
Oh, it's completely lined up for it.
GN misreading this. May had to go for the plant. The time was just too low. Something knew it. Knew he could punish that.
Big Red Bull clutch forces DFM now down to an eco.
I
1
love
hero
why we
rifle
were cheating
in
this over.
hand for May is, well, just reveal coming through.
Nice.
Yeah, just pick your target. Jing is frantically trying to find 8 kills. It's just getting taken away from him. They're over the top of the box, and the spike is in hand, but it's going to take a lot of effort to try to get out of this
Forsaken
position
4K?
now. Forsaken.
You fucking bastard, Patman! You bastard!
Final 4-1. DFM maybe considering a timeout ahead of this very pivotal round. They nearly have 5 ultimates to work with.
Yeah, I mean, you have a Nightfall along with the Convergent Paths. I mean, that's a really scary retake combo, or just who knows, they might just come at you at a lobby again with it. Stuff like that has to be
full
thought
buy.
about.
You got
They need to
quite a
find
few
ways
ults
to
here.
shut down this early aggression.
Something one off
It
as
has
well.
to be here. Otherwise, your economy is going to be in the bin again.
Forsaken going for it again. Quick entries out, ends up kind of trading positions here alongside May, who now TP's back over the opposite side of the map. Something just trying to hug in against this actually is
Oh, he jumped it as well.
made it past that tripwire, but does get caught. Jinbook now having the reveal here off the neural theft. Sure, while holding back that spike for the moment.
Now they have
Eventually, that's for
Vital.
Divide to get in. Yeah, finds the punish.
Spike
Because
as well.
Seth gets
Now
walled
they
out. He just
flood
pops
in.
the flash, finds the kill. Nightfall now going out. The Steel Garden sent.
Nice flood in as well. No, they just have the spike.
Chiphook still
It is a
holding onto a
3v2.
weapon, but the spike is lost. They're both contained here at Sewers.
Cage triggered.
Still have one flash to play with, but it's going to need a little bit more than that. He's going to try to go back over to long.
I mean, Cage does nothing more but maybe make them think that you've crossed over, but you're still no closer to getting the spike in reality. May needs to have a huge opener, but it's being watched for.
30 seconds left.
Jing here on the angle. Swing in, May trying to re-challenge. Reads the corner
No,
correctly,
you
but
gotta-
again, cannot find the punish.
Oh, he didn't get a
They'll both get
kill,
cleaned
man.
up in the blink of an eye. 5-1. Dimensional drift, neural theft.
Right.
Now expended. PRX continue winning.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
tough.
this is the
when
thing. Like, what
you
do you
don't
even say in these kind of
have the
games?
smokes or
Obviously,
just don't
PRX,
opt
they're
to
just
smoke off
better.
a tower, and Devi can just re-clear that space. Something a little bit frustrated.
That was a strange round
you know
because
he's
the
up
spike
there
got.
and you're
I mean,
just
again, you see the vice value there,
ignoring
not
it.
only off the flash, but also the wall stopped the
Just a
spike
lack
for
of
so
awareness of
long
open space
that
here
it
for
allowed
DFM.
PRX to kind of figure out what the round. Like, because when they get Cypher ulted and they're all kind of
A little bit
around A,
more-
you know, you're like, oh, maybe they'll go back. But that vice delayed them so
Barely
much.
manages to survive the C's nade, but
Hold on,
will get
EDG might
taken
lose.
down by
I kind of
Fong
need Trace to
Fong. And of course,
lose
this is an
EDG. I kind of need
anti-eco,
you
so
to fucking
not really
log in
expecting
if you
too
wouldn't
much
mind.
to come through from this one. Okay, Chichu, one for you. The Annihilation doesn't connect somehow. Chichu's still managing to get more done. I mean, they're not going to win this round, but they've done some decent damage. I'm wondering about that Annihilation, though. I have questions.
Yeah, I think he had the information, he knew where he was.
No, and again, the problem with playing, and again, this is the best Waylay, right? Like, if you're playing Waylay, play Yoru with Waylay. You can see, like, the value is so fucking obvious after just watching one VOD that it's just like... You know,
Shooting
it's
that we
so
saw that
easy.
would win them rounds they had no
So
business
just
winning.
see, like, if you're
starting to
playing
kinda
Waylay without
lead them a
Yoru,
little
you are
bit.
just giga trolling.
PRX, full confidence, full aggression, able to hang on to the convergent path. Something has his all good flash.
Seems like he caught a glimpse before getting blinded up, so quick little exit for Forsaken. Trying to go for a little bit of a set play there outside of C. Long TP now into spawn. PRX on the hunt for this. GN finding the first.
It's 1 for 1, but it is the Omen.
Let's get traded out as Patman quickly
You
kills them all.
now don't have shield for ult.
Veal on the wall to try to escort them forward. Ulti gonna be
That
sent
is
in.
the problem. That does
I mean,
hit
not
your
really getting
teammate.
caught by that. Does manage to find one. Forsaken prowling, however, able to find another elimination. Drops down on the low ground. Something dead over in mid. But Devi is going to be able to find it there from the window. Timeout shrugged off. PRX up to 6.
Yeah, it's just too good for Forsaken, man.
But again, like,
So
you gotta
tricky
be
to deal
like
with.
that round. You have to use
His
ISO ult
micro
that round.
movements are
Have
so
to.
good.
That's a must
It's an
ISO
immediate
ult.
reaction. I'm able to dodge the ult. Does get one, but on the backside, just not the awareness that they need. Forsaken just dialed in.
Nice. Let's go! Dude, let's go beat my...
Something with
Oh,
the
it's
outlaw
another
again.
hero rifle. In the hands of Akame might just be looking to try to open things up with a kill contract.
Kind of wanted to see it used in the previous round. They got stalled in garage there for a second. Oh boy.
Not even sure if he got to see Jing.
And they have Yorble for retake here if they need.
He didn't get to see much. Ice util at the front of sight.
Build raise, gate crash into the corner. Hits the no scope, takes the second pump, but gets it eventually into Vi. Tears apart Akame, looking for a little bit more. Tries to beat the transfer. Up
Nice, give it
over
to
the top.
something. Give it to something instead.
Has the cleanup. Flawless round. PRX looking to try to give DFM another 13-1 loss.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought
Listen
it'd
to
come
the
on this
10-2
map.
just rotate again, I'm gonna lose it.
Especially on this attacker
No,
side.
they would have
but
worked on their attack side, I
again,
think.
the aggressive nature of PRX with this comp on the
I
defender
think they would have
side.
recognized, especially
something that
considering
DFM
DFM is their game, I think they
really
probably would have realized
understand,
DFM are
can't
gonna
really
pick
figure out in
Haven.
time.
They might as well work on their attack side.
Nice, boys, nice.
And it's gonna have to come right here, right now. You're gonna turn this half around. You've got a couple huge ults that you can use. Try to tuck May into the corner, but it's revealed from the
Trying to
Prowler.
chase off this Prowler, but yeah, Paranoia not going to connect, so he is able to stay tucked back.
They might have think he pieced out. They can get the read. Frankly, I don't care who you get the grab onto.
High-low setup
Just going
here in
out in
Sewer,
mid, getting the
Jinbung
kill.
dead in mid.
Again, like when you just go for the, I feel like again against this comp with PRX, you're better off just running it down. You're better off just picking sights and running it down against them, honestly.
Sprinting
I'm
down
hoping you
C
don't
long,
run
and
into
that's
the
gonna
device
lead him
site.
to be able to spot out 2 players. Now a third. One missing here from the equation. So find a little spot on May to see where he had exited to.
Spawn.
You can tell. I mean, now they've got to re-clear their own spawn.
Yep, they have no idea
Problem is
where he could have ended up.
they're drifting the wrong
They
way.
do so. They don't.
Coming back
There's
now.
no pressure at C. That's kind of where you initially felt like they might be leaning.
30 seconds left.
Need to use that kill contract here.
Lose the grab on. It's Forsaken. Finds the kill. Snap back at the same time. The rest of the DFM win the fight here onto the A site. Something with the approach around the back.
What?
Does manage to take out Akame. A 2v3. Divide. About to be exposed here. Out of the smoke. Finds one. Finds 2. And suddenly it's all on GN.
Player standing.
Dances around the lion's share of those bullets. Divide not finding too much damage here. What a time to fake it. It would have been. Trying to creep forward. Jen.
Spent a little bit too long thinking he would swing out there.
Their second round win here on the attack.
Still felt like it should
I
have
think
been
when
a
you
lot
know he's
clearer
back
after
side,
that
you're the
quick
one who
3K,
can actually press the
losing kill
advantage in that
contract.
situation if you're something, because the spike
But
isn't tapped
something-
for. The spike isn't planted for him, right? So if you tap the spike, he is in some trouble.
GN having some good moments here today.
Like if he fully just
Really
sent it,
impactful multi-kill rounds.
I guess maybe he's
No
not fully
idea where
took it
something had
down.
gone, but still able to react just in time. So a win when you need it most. Need to keep Cess alive here so you can get that Hunter's Fear to go.
But yeah, I think this kind of
Feels
round,
like a fast
this
C
is the
hit.
round that you can win on.
And it will be. Forsaken here to contest.
Couple shots going through, but damage avoided. Full flash here onto May. Forsaken caught up, flashed out. Jin Boogie with the plan one. Jing looking for the transfer, ends up getting taken down. Hunter's Fury now layered in.
See?
As they're just kind of
Because this
storming
is the
out
problem
of
that they're going to
smoke
have, right? They're going to jump in
ground
and
to
jump back
find
out,
pace here at PRX.
and then they're not going to know whether to jump in or jump
Full
out,
signs
the
of
rest
life
of them.
as Shield spotted
Right, you're going to have
them
two
and
players who
suffering
are
a
coming in
similar
and
fate.
going out,
There's something.
and then the rest of the team is
So
going
they
to be
have
in a bad spot.
much more that he could possibly do.
Yeah, that is very nicely handled this time by DFM. Akame in particular. Towards Platt. Able to shut PRX out. PRX opts to go for the quick contest to see if they can just keep DFM off balance.
The 1-by-1.
Shadows traveling.
Didn't work out this time. But you're allowed to go for that when you're up 7-2.
Well, Alex would disagree.
Well, he would. He would. I get the idea. Just maybe.
Did DFM get me
not
my
quite all
Gamber on
the
map
pieces
Q?
in the right
I'm guessing that was
places
meant to be a 1.
to go for it at
No,
that
they
moment.
lost.
Yeah, the strategy of just dying 1-by-1 so much that the enemy just it's like, wow, this is just upsetting. There's no contest here, and then they give up. That's not a great strategy.
Yeah, well, you know.
Cutting through.
I get the theory. I'll put it that way. I think it just, you know, maybe Forsaken just thinks, oh, I can get one for sure. Oh, something.
Immediately does find the kill onto
1-for-1.
Akame, but Cess trades it back.
Hurts though.
He'll peek out. Jing fishing for a little bit more as Forsaken now swinging out of the cage. Finds the kill. Gets out the safety. Jen now going to be spotted. Has to back away. Sends out the paranoia as well.
Cover going out.
Well, things have gotten pretty bad. Cess has no idea what's going on around him, and he's going to pay the price.
Spike down mid.
It's the spike now spotted.
Can't just be standing in that window. If you don't know where people are, you just got to fall back.
Got to pick up with the smoke, no?
With the nightfall out, but
Yeah.
Sure if there's going to be much more that you could try to do here.
All right, here you go. GN gets a kill, gets his ult, grabs the spike, TP's somewhere. Yeah, there you go.
I got the spike.
Easy peasy.
There's a lot more remaining that you have to fill in the blanks there, Mr. George R.R. Martin. What's the rest of the story looking like here?
Whoa.
30 seconds left.
Winds of winter someday, I swear.
Jing spotting it. Top of the plant, May finding one to
controlling.
push forward, and well, hey, might just be working out. Steel Garden taking away the guns. Shorty here within the smoke. Plant now being committed to. They've got him lined up, and it all comes
That is
together.
horrible from PRX. That's horrible.
DFM.
That's an unlosable round. That is an unlosable round. And you vice-ulted them. Holy fuck, have any discipline.
That's how.
Like,
Guy is
holy fuck,
fried
Jing,
right
just
now.
leave the site, man. As soon as you see them, just fucking leave the site.
Oh, that was crazy.
I mean, it's
fast.
crazy shot, but that should be unlosable,
there.
man. Like, all you gotta do is wait for the vice-ult. Like, you wait for vice-ult, you can't, you literally cannot lose
Yeah, I
around.
was gonna say.
It's impossible to lose. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're taking a time.
Down. They've cleared out that mid position, so they realize that, okay, there's not too much happening towards A short. So they're going to focus their attentions a bit more over towards B, and I think, you know, just off of that, the Viper wall going up here, perfect read from them, slows down Trace massively. Having a numbers disadvantage means the Trace have to be very careful about how they approach this. They no longer have a flash, so they're going to be playing off of that Nightfall. Comes through instantly. Now Smoggy trying to catch this rotation, and that was an orbital strike that came through. Didn't actually connect onto anything. Fung Fung, right off the back of me talking about how he's been struggling a little bit, comes through with a beautiful 2K in this round and brings it into an even scenario. 3 versus 3. Spike will get planted. EDG, they've already committed so much into this round and they are struggling. Kang also.
Oh, that would have been so
the
sick.
movement! It's beautiful.
He's gonna
Completely
kill him.
dodges out that rocket, but despite that, Kang comes out on top, pulls out the classic, and it's no shot. It's the paint shells that gets the.
This is my life on a daily basis. All right, May with the dimensional drift. Did he see something? I
Well,
hope so.
Something deciding to just back away all the same.
Yeah, fast hit into B. Oh,
Shot out.
can we smoke off though? Hello?
Akame does.
We're doing a
Loses
fast
life
B
there.
exec. Any double smoke? Hello?
Something.
Converted pounds now going to be sent.
Great read.
Able to back away, not getting caught.
Yeah. They faked it enough to bait out that ult. That's something. I mean, he was the one who got the kill, but it's also feather in the cap. But for DFM to get this 5th, they're gonna have to reset and figure something out in terms of where do they want to go, what do they want to do. Oh God.
Pushing down, dying, looking for information, but now it's going to be all the info handed over to DFM on a silver platter.
This is a tough read though. The way the 4 players were set up.
Well, GN is into the spawn again as Sets loses his life, something continuing to frag here for them, but May
Oh,
gets the
he
hard
literally
clear
got
onto the
turned
side
around
path
'cause of that kill.
rotation.
Seconds left.
Now has to cut back over towards his C site. GN does send out a shot. The jig now up. Still just looking to try to get this. The Patman on the wide swing.
Oh no.
Able to offset that aim. A 3v2 advantage situation here for the side of PRX.
Gotta fall back here. Zinboong.
He's just gonna get full flashed. Now it's all down to May. Looking for the first, but
Let's go, something. Let's go,
Hit it a
son.
little
Let's
bit
go.
hard.
Get me those
8 to 4
points.
here at the half
Get
of
me those
PRX.
points.
Still overall, a very strong showing from the
Again, a
defense
rough
here on
round
Haven.
though overall. I mean,
Oh,
not,
yeah.
not a great
No,
round from
this
PRX.
is
They've been kind
pretty much what you would expect.
of trolling. I mean, DFM, like against a better team here, they might have lost.
Change of pace for ADG. They pushed together to show it. I think they did not do it yet on this half, and so Kai was very taken, not prepared for this, and he lost, and the rest of the team was also not at all. I didn't plan for strategy in this game. This happened, so they have to walk towards this side of the map to clear it again, and Kang is there to greet them.
I think Kang's body language and his attitude is so telling. You know, usually when he gets around like that, he's pulling some crazy shenanigans, standing up, screaming.
Low-key don't
This time
understand how
around,
VFL
there's
works.
frustration, there's
Very
anger,
simple.
there's that, like, sit down.
Get points for
like,
kills, winning maps.
I think that was such
and
a
being
big
the highest
round for
rated
them,
player.
just in general, to come out on top of, and they're really starting to feel the heat. We now see the Viper's Pit getting dropped over
Going on with
towards
EDG?
B long. They don't want to allow any sort of push there, and you can see there's a Sonic
I
sensor
honestly don't know.
in
We haven't
Hookah
watched the game
as
this
well. So if anything
enough
starts
this game
push
to
that
know,
way,
but
and
it
that
feels like
allows them to
they
heavily
haven't been able
reinforce
to
this
out-aim
A
them.
side.
I mean,
Four
this is a
players
strange cell.
holding on to this. A lot of utility being used to try to lock this one down.
Just the belief that they simply
Beautiful
will
kill
not go
from
into the
nobody.
Viper's Pit
Finally
side.
starting to get some results, and it's another rocket that does not connect onto
they
anything.
were right, to be
The
fair.
Annihilation gets no value either. We're trading ultimates here, and very few value gone. And finally, Bianca will be able to get a kill traded back to. They know that nobody's in the smoke. Doesn't matter. They've got the spike carrier. The spike has been lost. Fung Fung runs through, knife in hand, and nobody will shut him out. And now
Hovering at the top of the leaderboard here for
Now,
the team.
PRX's attack obviously was kind of dog shit
He's
first
been
time out,
tremendous
and
today.
DFM's defense was kind of
Phenomenal
crazy
moments.
good.
As good as you're going to get out of him, we've seen so far.
Yeah,
A little
champs
bit
will be
more
the
from
same
May.
as Toronto.
Got to be that superstar.
I like the way that Toronto worked. I thought the game was
Him
good.
and Akame, when they can get fire in, that's when they're real dangerous. Cess is in a lot of trouble.
Prowler does check.
He has no exit. Oh, I thought they might try to punish him there. Maybe the sheriff.
He said, oh, nice shot from Devi. I think he said he has no eggs. I was like, what? No exit, sorry.
Oh, I mean, yeah, with the price of eggs these days, Achilleos. All right, May can't find anything. In fact, takes some damage himself.
Trying to back off. Jinbung gets one, gets
I
taken
know this
down.
guy was backside.
Quick
Destroy
little
the
trade there
shield.
as Akame spammed, loses out of the shield. And looks like he ends up doing a little bit of a double take, thinking that he had taken out Forsaken. Low HP on 3 of these players. Says with a Sheriff, if he gets some nice shots, could win this one out.
Thought Devi might just sneak up behind him there.
Says Pie Watch.
Right,
Rough.
still anyway.
Plays it slowly, quietly. The peek down in the garage. Spots out
Not
one.
anymore.
Scanning ahead.
Recon not going to get a scan here. Time starting to work against him. Half. Haunt gone. 3 bullets remaining. Finds the first, has to go for the reload. Time continuing to get away from him. And
Nice, give it to
will just go ahead
Forsaken.
and get the
Good choice,
headshot.
good choice, Jing.
4 for 4
We
on
like that from
pistols.
you.
PRX now up to 9. Looking to bring the evening to a pretty swift conclusion.
Yeah, no doubt. The duelists going absolutely ham. Devi just an absolute monster on these pistol rounds. He has been breaking things open. He's just so steady today. There just hasn't been much that DFM can do. See if they can do a little bit of damage. They're going to really overstack A.
Something just waiting to peek out. Partial shot. Coming away with it now. Ooh, okay, pulls off the angle into sewer. The check comes in. Akame now losing his life. I mean, wildly, both of these players are going to have to try to back off. Prowler at the same time, able to get the scout there on the Jinbung. Over by the double doors. May swinging.
Nice
dead.
something. Let's go.
Didn't get some good damage, but Marshall just a bit too.
Where do I live?
to
You want me to
contend with.
fucking just dox myself like that?
Swinging in, something going to be able to find himself a third. Devi gets the cleanup. That's going to be a flawless here. It's PRX move up the double
Okay,
digits.
PRX.
DFM now down by
Let's
6.
send these kids home.
Needing to really jumpstart.
Where's the
this
chat
defense
from? Now that's a better
Yeah,
question. Full address,
It's
please.
pretty difficult. God, Devi.
Jurassic,
Just
why are you
disgusting.
saying I'm from Rutland
What he's
when I'm
able
not
to
from
do.
Rutland? I'm not from Rutland.
No matter what pistol's in his hands,
Also, why do you even know what
PRX.
Rutland is?
gonna be fielding a pretty decent amount of firepower.
Jing might get minus points? Nah, you'll be fine.
Bulldogs, Stinger, Marshall. Marshall in something's hands. You can find those headshots. Could be just as good as an operator. Jinbung maybe going to be tested. We'll have to see. Kind of an exploration in the mid. Not much ability for DFM to get info over in the courtyard or outside of mid doors. They are going to find that trap wire. Okay,
Nice
Jinboom.
peek.
Okay.
Forsaken dropped. Good kill to try to start off this half.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Clean peek, clean shots. 2 players dead. Something now dropped as well. Swing forward, Patman. Barely able to cross.
Normally our Omen has the
want to really
spike in
challenge
that
this angle, try to
scenario.
flush Cess out. Recon going to be sent, but they're continuing to just storm forward, and he's not going to be able to get away. Eventually does get run
Oh,
down.
you go away.
Jing now able to go ahead and upgrade the weapon. Scoops up a Vandal as they pivot over onto the A site, but you've got May arriving here from main, ready to interrupt.
Oh, why
Strikes,
didn't you-
spike cannot be planted.
Spike down A.
Now they just have to drop out of heaven here.
I don't think the clone made it around the corner for May. Oh my god.
Probably able to find one. The reset looking
Nice
to
try.
hold down the M1. There is Jing, but
Okay, it's good
Akame,
damage though for
huge
Paper
round
X. If
from
they
him.
win this next one,
Denies
they
the
should be
bonus
able to get to 12
conversion.
and then.
DFM
GG.
halfway to trying to tie things
No,
up.
I don't live in the home of
Yeah,
Shakespeare.
just some
strapped
good
to the
individual
plane.
moments there, but you know, Paper Rex sensing
Far too posh
weakness.
for me.
A lot of times Cess is going to be on his own as the Sova, and they recognize that. They just hound him down. And he, again, just kind of thinks he can stick around. It's like we saw in that B-site push from Jing when he had the judge on Lotus, where he thinks he can not just full evacuate, he actually just needs to leave.
Yeah,
because
Patman
there's
just planted
too much
CT
pressure.
instead, which, I mean, he could, because they're in heaven.
But get your duelist going, get your kill contract
Getting a
up
little
for
bit greedy
Akame.
there. He was probably thinking, I'll go back to main and then we'll have a crossfire.
Early paranoia going to be sent out there. It's up and over the top to refract out. Plenty of scouting going to be done, and that's going to be widely. Paper Rex winning out the fight. The kill contract getting the grab here on the Jing. Kill found. Akame will go ahead and exit back to safety over here at the A link.
Just get hit by the Vital.
Down to the sewer. As you say, GN trying to go ahead and catch him off guard. Gets
All
the
the
weapon
time
drawn
is
out.
insane there.
Akame at the same time going to be spammed out of heaven.
2v2.
2v2, teleport into the corner. Jen
How's he
hits the
won that?
headshot. Patman
Jen is
dropped. It's
winning
all in
some
the buy.
fights.
Reloads.
Holy
and
shit,
Jen,
this guy
whoa,
is
what a
fucking
fadeaway.
on it.
Another massive round from this Omen. Keeps DFM in it.
Probably. They still might buy
Man,
here, Paper
he
X.
has
No, they
been
might.
really good today. Just in the individual play, he's been really crisp. I mean, frickin' Devi is outrageously good. But Gian's had some real highlights for the show reel. Whew. Man, oh man. Keeping him alive. Still hope it's going to be a weak bye. Bucky for Forsaken. Guardian for Devi.
Outlaw for May. Yep. Spotting him out, and that is definitely going to send Devi packing.
Now you need to
TP
reinforce the other
across is
parts of the
coming
map
to
and
A.
they recognize it quickly. They TP'd over, but Paper X working the map nicely themselves, making a little bit of a noise over at A. But from what I can see, seems like DFM matching them step for step. It's that tripwire right at the front for May to play off of a bit. And for that tight angle. It's going to be smoked off by Jing.
Prowler spots it. Gonna be up and over. There's Bucky getting a little tap of damage, but honestly, May is gonna be very
And they
capable
come
of
back
shutting
A.
that
I mean,
off
this
at the
is a
same
nice
time. Pivot now. Getting ready to push forward here onto the A site.
Well, this Jing doesn't have any smokes, but
Arriving here at Heaven,
There you
smoke now blooming.
now they do have ult
A
here.
second smoke though, so can't try to
Face your fear.
Yeah, they are gonna ult.
defender's access. It's gonna be the Nightfall sent here. Paranoia across as
And now
well.
they have
Not sure how long Jing has left to go, but everything in the kitchen sink going to be sent at this one. Is the conversion path similarly going to be sent? Devi finding May. It's a player in heaven now. Struck down. Forsaken backpedaling the Bucky in hand here. Just trying to set up a crossfire. GN. Akame able to find. Kills a piece here. Now a second for the ISO. Dead. Devi looking for a fourth, and he's got it.
Devi carrying them.
Massacres them all, and it's a must-win round overall for Paper X. given the investments, they're able to make it happen.
And now the
Yeah,
eco's
this
not
is
great
just
for
phenomenal
DFM.
in terms of the way that they are rotating on the map.
Forsaken could
It
just
is
get a kill, that
forced
would be good.
DFM into a position where they're just going to get chewed apart by those ultimates, where they have to try to make fastest blood. I mean, that's pretty nasty from Akame. The Devi is just amazing today. He has been so good in so many regards. Akame stuck in the corner. I don't think the Prowler checks him.
Oh, well, does
Fuck.
not. Peeks, pops a shield, Patman breaks it, kills him.
Peeked too early.
He's stuck in a bad spot, swoop out of the smoke, and Chien looking like maybe he was going to be able to have that, but something gets the readjust for the kill. Success.
Come on, get
Nearly
to
finding
20.
him, but something still standing, still breathing until May does get involved. Now Prowler, Jing out on a flank.
They both need one kill.
Now
They
push
both
coming
need
in
one
from
kill.
Jinbung, and position is absolutely known. Divide turns his sights back, finds the tap. Can't quite get the kill, but eventually.
Come on, one
will
more,
have
one
it
more,
delivered.
one more.
12-6.
Get one
DFM
kill. DFM
needing
can
a
win the round, that's
6-round
fine.
Run back. 5 ultimates to try to utilize. They keep themselves afloat, but Steel Garden, Dimensional Drift, waiting for them here in the hands of PRX.
Yep. Started swinging. Didn't have the gun out. That just played right into Patman's hands there. And I don't know, Devi is he's on another planet right now. He is just
Come on.
But in a good way.
One for
In a great
Forsaken,
way.
one
Sometimes that
for
can
something.
yeah.
allude
Sometimes
to being a deficit.
Yeah. Sometimes if
Or
you're on
detriment.
Sometimes if you're on another planet, there's no breathable atmosphere and it's not so good. But he has found a habitable world, an M-class world, and he's playing S-class Valorant right now.
Spot out onto a few. Hunter's Fury going to be coming through. Jing. Push out of window.
No, Jing.
Gets the spot, gets the kill. GN.
No, something.
Try to flush them both
Okay,
out.
yes,
Manages
Jen. I
to
now
do
need
so.
you to win the round.
Weapon's going to be stolen away.
Okay, that's Forsaken's point.
Kill contract. Akame grabbing Devi, and that's about the
Bro,
worst
Devi
player you can
kid
get,
is-
given the form shown. May arriving around the
Okay,
back,
that's
however.
good.
Now just having to deal with the Sultan himself. The swing, the
Nice,
kill,
nice. Let's go.
the 3K.
Let's go.
DFM.
Let's
Hold
go.
on
We
by
still
a
give him a
thread.
chance. We give him a chance.
Took a lot to get there, though.
Good try.
3 different
That's what we needed,
ultimates
though.
used.
That's what we needed.
I guess the
Now
good
we need
news is
something to get a
Jinboo
kill.
died before he could even get a neural theft to go, so got that going for you. I mean, it takes hero moments for DFM. See a little bit better macro, but it's a nice read from GN. Good timing.
A chaotic standard round for us.
Basically.
I'm back.
Yeah, that
The
was just
funny
a pop
thing
all
is
the old
DFM doesn't do
But
too
good
bad
again
in the
from
chaos
May.
sometimes. They handle that decently well. It's just some of their big picture stuff just isn't quite there yet. I feel like Sess just it's a tough team to read for sure.
Did he see
He
him?
had to have been spotted.
He had to. I was gonna say
Well, this
Something,
would be one hell of a way
something,
for things to try to
something,
fire off. Already. It's gonna be
something.
seemingly having enough after the previous round. A bit too much fun, perhaps.
Oh, Sideshow can
Doesn't
fucking
clear
eat
out
my
here on the
nuts.
clone. Quick little exit back up into heaven. Thorn's gonna be gone, but
You
damn,
can
it's
win
gonna
now,
be suffered
PRX.
here.
You can win.
There's Spike now planted. Just a neural theft, but no corpses to try to use it on. Jinboo gonna have to try to source one here himself, but the spot
on
out
then,
into
Forsaken,
heaven.
why
Jinboo
not?
good for one more
GG.
kill, but Patman
Another
will get
13-7. Okay. That's good points right there. That is good points right there. That is... How many? Something. 2. Forsaken. 2. I think you got a 4K in this, right? Yes. So Forsaken. 3. You won the map by 2, so 4 and 5. Haven. Something. Got to 20. That's 3. That's 7. Won the map by 2. 9. 11 points. We take those. Forsaken. Another 2. Won the map. Any 4Ks? No. And won 2-0. 11 points apiece. 11 points apiece. And on the rating, oh, something with 2 extra. And Forsaken with 1 extra. Oh, it's beautiful. Divide with the actual 1.5 farming points. But we take this. We take this, bro. We take that. Hella points.
So much space. It was right off the back of the wall going up as well. So they isolate Kang from the rest of his
Watch
team.
the end of this map and
Easily
then
pick him
I'll
off.
end the stream.
And the last remaining players now caught outside long. Spike has been lost. I don't know why Kang had the spike. That was
Did I get
questionable
a
in and
lot?
of
And I don't give a
itself.
shit.
And, I mean, I
Wait,
don't think that EDG can recover in this round. It's going to take
Voldy have
something
Divide?
absolutely magical. Another wall to slow them down even further. Now that that has faded, 13 seconds left, bro. The stall is unmatched from Trace, and there is just no way back into the round.
That's the power of the double sentinel
He does?
composition,
Fuck,
right?
fuck. It's
You
over.
just
It's
cannot
over.
enter this
Is
site
VFL
without
gambling?
your
There's no
duelist.
money on the line.
It's just over, and yeah, it was a bit of a misplay maybe that King had the spike, because yeah, after he fell and the spike was left on the side, there was nothing more to do.
I
You
personally
have
wouldn't
to
call that gambling.
Go forward, but there are smokes, there are nests, there are flashes. Like you cannot advance for EDG, and you're blocked outside of the site. And now is there another chance to maybe get back to
Don't
Trace's
count out the
goals?
underground crypto VFL market.
This was the thing that I was worried about with EDG's comp, that they would have so much stall potential, but it's actually
I don't think it is
Trace that have
gambling if there's
been
literally
shutting
nothing
down
on the
so
line.
many of these attempts to actually
I don't think that would classify
find
as any sort of
find
gambling.
somewhere to play it from. Kang finally gets value with that
There's-
showstopper,
there's
but
literally,
instantly
like,
traded out, and
there's
a
nothing
counter
on the line.
showstopper will take down ZJC as well.
Gambling
so
your
again,
pride.
EDG come into this round instantly on that back foot.
Your mental
Lost
health is on
any
the
sort of
line.
space that they were hoping to garner very early on. And this is the trouble with trying to run the
You're betting
Raze,
though?
because the Raze is
But it's the same
obviously
way
the
of saying,
superior
like, is
agent
it
here,
gambling
but
if I
without the support
just
required
flip a
to
coin?
make sure that they're not just getting clay pigeon shot
And there
out
are
of the
no
sky,
consequences to whether it
you're
comes
going to
out heads or
struggle.
tails.
You're
I
going to
literally
find
just
yourself
flip a coin.
unable to get the space that you need. Now Spike's going to start.
Does that
making
mean
its
that
way
sports
into
in
towards
like
this
playing
A-site,
any
no
game
duelist.
in and of itself is
But they're able
gambling
to
because you
just kinda
might win or
walk up.
lose?
Smoggy gets caught on the other side of the map though, so now only 2 players left remaining. Trace on the verge of an 11th round with all the time
Taking
in the
any
world to
action
work
where
with
there's a
EDG,
good outcome or
running
a bad
out of
outcome is
opportunities.
gambling now.
Beautiful Prowler there to force Chichu back. He's
It's
bought
not
enough
gambling
time
if
to
I know
try
I'm
to
gonna
get
win.
planted. It's a beautiful
True.
spray from nobody. Knows where the other player is, so he can call that information over to his teammate in Lamps. But Chichu, how much can you get done? A satchel jump
Yeah,
coming
playing
through
ranked
from Fung
would
Fung
be
puts him onto an
gambling.
elevated position. Now they have to play off the sound of the spike. The wall has been put up by Chichu, allows them to reposition to get into a better spot to fight this back. The tap comes through, but not overly eager, not taking things unnecessarily, and it's a beautiful
EDG.
crossfire. Nobody swings to the left, gets the 4K, and somehow EDG make an unwinnable round winnable.
Nobody always there in the worst situation. We've seen it on the Sunset
How do you guys
previously,
predict
and
both
now
G
he's
games on
doing
Flat
it
Chat?
again. He
Just had a
manages to
feeling.
turn around a 2v4 for EDG. It's just unbelievable. This one, it just flicks so rapidly.
How
Missing
many wins does
no
PRX need
shots
left to
at
go to
all. A
playoffs? I mean, forget
quadruple kill on his
playoffs.
side,
They
and
should be looking at
think,
champ points. I guess the champ
Trace
points is still kind of
Esports,
close.
You better be like
probably
sad
do
about
need
this
playoffs.
one because it was a good one.
They need
You
one
were
more to
supposed get
guarantee
this
playoffs. As soon
11
as you get
points,
3,
and
you're
it will not
guaranteed.
be the case.
That overtime is starting to look more and more likely
I need
the
to shave
further we
today.
get into this map. Can we just talk about how Kang and Nobody are doing God's work right
Is
now?
there an EMEA game today?
Both of them
No.
on
EMEA is over for the
20
week.
kills, everyone else on the team on 10.
There's just
Like, they
now
have just
the only
been
games left are America's
phenomenal. I also
today,
think it's kind of
tonight,
crazy that it's 10, 20, 10, 20, 10.
Pacific tomorrow, and
How has
America's
that
tomorrow.
happened?
I think it's not, the probability is not high. Definitely. And yeah, they're amazing. Both of them doing a lot of work, opening a lot of space, and nobody. I mean, he's so cold-headed.
I'm up versus Sideshow.
So
Who does Sideshow have as
in
IGL though?
difficult situation, able to get all the shots when it's the
you have
most
texture?
needed. Very impressive.
Let's see if they can continue doing that. Yeah, 3 more rounds is what it will take. Now the exec begins, and instantly the orbital strike to clear out lamps, but there's no one in lamps. It doesn't do much, but it does allow space for Chichu to move through, and maybe we'll see that Viper's pick come out in the
So I need
meantime.
RRQ to
No,
beat
the plant
Genji.
is denied. Bianc with shots through the box means that nobody's been taken off.
Chobra with the raid. I mean, I'm not going to be sticking around for long, Chobra.
Kang still alive
Chobro.
and kicking, gets the first, trying to follow
Just gonna
up
watch the end
onto
of
Bianc, and yes, he
EDG Trace
absolutely
this
does.
man.
He's
See if
eventually
Trace
traded
can
up, the
win.
spike's been planted. The Viper's Pit did in fact come out, and Feng Feng has the 1 versus 2 now. Chichu is still alive and kicking in this pit, and Smoggy just around the corner, slips through the net, does get caught out, but Chichu is there to trade. EDG go up to 11.
He gets the shot without seeing him. Only communication, game sense, a very tense round.
I was laughing at
because we're
Chobra's
approaching
reaction
the end of
to
the
the
map.
Nongshim loss.
And it's
He
a
was
very
so
close
sad.
game. Kang doing
Quite
an
funny.
amazing work in this backside, right? He's getting a lot of attention.
Don't worry, Chobra. Wolves are
Finding
worse.
2 kills, I think, before being traded.
BDG
Forcing a
win
lot
while I
of
watch map
utilities
3?
Also from Trace side.
No.
A very important work he's doing there.
This is going to be an important one for Trace to win, because losing this is going to put them in a tight spot economically. And
But they won't
fun,
lose.
fun.
Believe,
You know
believe,
what?
believe.
You knew how important
This
this
is the
round
eco as well.
was. An aggressive push out, teammate backing him up. The Guardian connects beautifully. 2 headshots.
Is VLR
back to
lying when it
back.
says a winner of regional players got
EDG
7 champ
now
points?
have
No.
to completely
That's true.
reassess this entire round. They were not expecting such aggression so early
I'm not
on.
from Sussex.
Now they have to pause.
Have we talked about G2 Baby Bay? Yeah, we
Now
were
what's
talking
the
about it
plan?
yesterday.
You're 3v5.
Yeah, I'll watch Americas.
You just start
What's
to
the first game
round
tomorrow? The
again
first game
at
tomorrow
1
is like
minute.
Talon.
What do you choose
What is
to
it,
play?
Talon?
And it seems like they're trying to get to this B side. There is
Talon
the
has all
double
shit.
sentinel setup though, so be careful, EDG.
Talon Zeta. I'm gonna prioritize crew MRBR over Talon Zeta.
All right, Nightfall to clear out the
Screw
sites as
MRBR
far as
could be
possible,
a
but
very
I mean,
banger
it doesn't
game.
matter. Look at all that deadlock utility. It is not gonna garner much of anything. They can start making their way in. There's a bit of a fake happening out here, though, from ZJC, trying to pull those rotations, and he has! He's pulled the entire team off the back of absolutely nothing. This is going to be
Classic
a completely
EDG.
free
Never believe
plant.
that nobody's not on his own.
I don't understand. I think Trace, really believed that this was the final strike, but it wasn't, so now they have to do the retake. They still have the numbers advantage, right? They're 5v3, but the weapons are not really there, so it will be difficult. Smoggy finding the first one on Martin.
Well, number 9, it's
Oh, follow-up from Chichu.
Gotta be
They're
you.
somehow keeping this contestable, but the Annihilation unfortunately takes out Smoggy. And that's going to make things a little bit more difficult. ZJC, no way, they don't check for him. They have
That wasn't
no
even
idea.
nobody.
He
Nobody's
spotted out
playing
both
him.
players. He can communicate that over to Chichu, but they know where
Correct.
Chichu is. Chichu spots both. Here's the sound of the tap. Somehow flicks
Oh,
onto Bianc perfectly.
number
Shot through the
9.
box. Chichu with a 3K. Chichu with the clutch. And EDG go further and further to taking us to map 3.
This round are scripted. I mean, it's amazing how many back and forth we see. Tracy spot at this one, but Chichu, he manages to find a double in the end. Maybe holding to the spike was not the right call here. Martin falling, but finding the trade with the Annihilation. Chichu doing... And I don't know why they didn't check ZGC. Sorry, in this garden, right? It was
I
a
think
mistake that cost them.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much pressure in that moment as well to have
No,
to try and
I take Copium.
find-
You'll get Cess's points for art. Because I didn't know Art wasn't playing either. So you will get points for that. And you can just keep him on the bench the rest of the time anyway. The players who will be subbed will be Boostio, Leaf, Art. Is there anyone else? Anyone else who we missed? Is Boostio confirmed bench? As far as I'm aware. Can I sub in the... No, you'll just get who plays for them. So if you've got Leaf, you're getting Baby Bay.
EDG, of course, but for Trace themselves, full buy across the board. Showstopper and Orbital Strike. A lot of stall potential again.
It's do or die for Trace Esports here. You had so many opportunities to take the lead, and it's kind of heartbreaking for them to be in this position. The first kill there will be found by Bianc. They lose the fade.
What is this round though? Everyone
Some
just walk
initiating
around.
power is lost early in the round.
Not a great start for EDG here. We'll see what the plan is. We are kind of angling towards this B site at the moment. Kang was looking to try and get
into Vice
a
with no
little bit
duelist.
of maybe an open
Vice
frag
deadlock.
or
Good luck.
something, and maybe keep those or draw some more of those rotations, much like what they did in the previous round. But the Trace fish are not biting. Instead, they continue to hold their positions. Now, there is a possibility here for EDG, knowing that this is a weaker site. Annihilation comes through, but does not connect onto anything. Gives them maybe a bit of false security, thinking that things are a bit safer than what they are. But no, slipped through the TP. Again, pulled rotation so early on. Kang has now taken some space. The shot to connect onto Bung brings it to 4 versus 4. This is a shot in the open. He'll dodge the orbital strike, and the player up in heaven does get taken out. So Plant can go through, but where is the post-plant setup? Where are the covers? Where is anything for EDG to play off of? Nobody doesn't have an orbital strike. He's got nothing really to play for this longer distance, so he's gonna have to get up close and personal. Spots out 2 of the players. The tap has come through, but it's gonna be a stick. He doesn't have time. It's not planted for him, and that round will be stolen away by Trace.
A very good retake from Trace. The rotation was very quick. Even though they took the teleporter, they were ready to answer very quickly. So they managed to delay the plant and to take some space on the side.
Come on.
Kang, even though he did something, nobody had a good shot on heaven also, but he did the rotation.
See, Devi
when
should
he
have
was
more points than he
back on site, all of his teammates just
So
disappeared.
Devi should have.
He was like, okay, I just wanted to find another angle, but I guess I'll play slow now.
And obviously, I mean,
let me just say this. Right, let's work out device points. So 2. 2 for that. 2 for the map. Right, so 4 points there. 4 points, no 4Ks. Haven. 4. 2 for the map. 1 for a 4K. 1 for a 4K. Then highest rate player, 3. Plus 1 for that. So he's 6, 10, 14, 15, no? Am I missing a point? Oh, 2 for the 2-0. 2 for the 2-0. So 17, he has 16. Let me explain probably why that is. It's because this number has probably been rounded. And he's actually on 1.495 plus. And this is just a rounded, and he actually hasn't got above a 1.5.
It was very well played by Trace Esports, and I agree totally. The ultimate from Brimstone was very clutch in forcing an unpleasant plant position.
Scam? Not a scam.
Showstopper that doesn't quite get the value. Okay, looking gets the
because again on the actual VLR there are more decimal places than our show.
That was just used to make sure nobody was pushing him off the back of the Nightfall, but they have managed to garner the space. Now remember, this is map point. This could take us to map number 3. Spike has been planted. Yes, they are at a player deficit, but they can start to set
on the
up
back end.
It keeps going. There's already the inkling that there could be somebody coming in from behind. Spotted out, looking, shut down by a Spectre of all things. Kang now playing in towards Lamps.
I'm surfing with 37 months.
him, so the judge gets stupid amounts of value. Unfortunately, the counter judge doesn't get anything for itself. Kai now trying to keep this contestable, brings it back to 3 versus 3. The tap on the Steel Garden to make things that much more difficult. Kai now gonna take an aggressive push, gets one, but nobody shuts it down. But do they know? Yes, they do. Orbital strike to deny entirely, but it has been halved. Nobody now has to 1v1, and he's done.
GG. Show me this leaderboard. Find me. There I am, 70th. Where is he? 162. Okay, but he's got texture IGL to play. $10 points ahead, he's got texture IGL. I do have 2 Gen G players myself. I've still got 2 Talon players to play too. Who's the highest scoring player? Devi with 30. Then something with 28. Okay. I will be back for Americas. I don't think I'm going to make a video today. I'm going to have a bit of a rest. So we'll be back for EG2G, MIBR crew. Check the optimal. Where's that on the home? Perfect team so far. Devi, something, Udotan, May, Dambi, Francis, Oxy, Nizzy, Crystal. They get 243 points. Pretty good. Raid? Raid. Project Horizon? Okay. Am I not following Project Horizon? Hold on. Guess it's because I always use the YouTube. Fucking hell, man. Project. What the fuck is it? Oh, it's Proj Horizon. There we go. Okay, goodbye everyone. I'll see you all later.